What's up, guys? Welcome to Three Nerds on a Sunday. I am Frank, and with me always is Manny.
Hi!
And Sonny.
Hi.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, I'm not Sonny.
Three Nerds on a Sunday is a podcast where three nerdy buddies get together and talk about anything nerd and pop culture related. With that said, you can find us on Facebook where we're most active, so you find all our posts, and you probably already found us on your podcast app since you're listening to us now. So, with that intro out of the way, what have you guys been doing this week?
Oh,
Slowly dying.
Oh, God. Damn. That was
Still
really...
sick.
Yeah, well, I'm not sick.
You're making your triumphant return here.
Get all that crap on
You're
my
so
chest.
brave for coming on the show.
Is this the first time we're together in like
amazing.
3 weeks?
No. I think we had...
So I was off.
Then
and then I was still sick. I came on.
Yeah.
And then Sonny was sick and he didn't come. Okay, I got that.
Yeah. We're back.
That's all right.
I haven't been doing anything, man. Just watching some Dragon Ball. That's it. What was that?
I don't know.
All right.
Me and Sonny went to do some nerd stuff, I guess. But first we went to eat.
Yes, we did.
We went to Chicago House of Waffles or something like that.
Oh, you guys can't do it today, right? God damn it.
Anyway, we went there.
We
were surprised how nice it was actually inside. There was like crocodile skin and like, I don't know,
seats.
man. I liked it.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, oh, you been?
Yeah.
No, you didn't bring us though. No.
The waffles, I mean, that could be a little bit better. What did you guys get?
Yeah. Just chicken waffle.
Oh, no shit. But what did you guys get? Did you get the whole chicken? Did you get the chicken breast? Did you get the dark meat? The light meat?
Dark, right?
That dark meat.
No, I'm that light meat guy. That white meat.
Well, I felt uncomfortable saying I want white meat.
I hate you.
I'm just kidding.
All right, we're going on. All right, where else did you guys go?
Then we went to the Warehouse Sale, which is this place called Real Art in Berwyn. And they sell all kinds of like posters and toys and all kinds of crazy stuff. So they, was it like 2-3 times a year they open up the back?
I feel like it's been more now.
Huge,
3 to 4.
It's like the last one. What are we in? The last one was like January or something like that.
No, it was like December. It was like right before Christmas.
Yeah.
Which is smart.
It's like every 4 months or 5 months.
Yeah.
This time I didn't really find that much. I found some stuff for Ellie, but that was about it.
We didn't really stay too long either. So.
Nah.
It's a small store. You had the... Never mind.
Yeah, because
you had the warehouse.
When they pop it open, it's like a little bigger.
Because one year I spent like 4 hours there.
Yeah, I spent like...
Because if you want to find something, you got to like dig around.
Yeah.
So.
And they let you dig around?
Yeah. Like, go ahead. We don't care. Go ahead.
They got all these boxes.
Find something to buy.
I didn't want to look for anything. I was just like, I'm not digging through this crap.
I bought about 2 posters.
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. The OG ones.
Yeah. 70s or what?
When
did that first one come out?
How much did you pay for them?
15. They were on sale. 25.
These were the big lobby theater ones, right?
Yeah.
25 for both?
It was 15, but it was 25% off both.
So 15 minus 25% times 2.
Yep.
So
we still don't have a number.
I'm not a mathematician.
Plus 10% tax.
I need a calculator.
So basically, you didn't get... Well, yeah, you did, actually.
Yeah, dummy. No, I was kidding. Nah, I love you, brother.
Thank you.
That was our...
It is a pretty cool spot. I know when I've been there, it's cool. It really takes you back.
Yeah.
If anyone out there wants to check it out, it's Real Art in Berwyn. Just Google search it and you'll see it. Mm-hmm. It's REELART. Look at that. We're giving them promotion without paying.
And the staff is really cool. So if
they're nice.
you got any questions, they'll help you out.
They'll hold stuff. They help you out and all that.
I think they'll order stuff for you too, right?
Yeah, you order. And if you go to Facebook, they post when they get new stuff in. And if you like it, you can email, hey, can you hold it for me?
And they'll find things for you too?
Yeah.
Will they find things?
I don't know.
I think they do because
probably for Sonny. Sonny's been there for 4 hours one day.
It's like, hey, I'm looking for this. So like, well, I might get this in a week.
Yeah. Or, actually, some guy did that.
Specifically for it, and then so you just gotta make sure you actually pay for it. They're like, and then like 2 weeks later, I changed my mind.
Wow.
Well, they should make you pay before they order it.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Probably get burned by that.
Then we did something together.
Yes, we did.
We did.
We saw Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yeah, you forgot
we didn't all like it though.
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't. I was trying to give it like a drum roll, but I failed.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I'm gonna say it right out there.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I probably liked it more than all three.
Now, granted, I did fall asleep during, and it wasn't because the movie was bad. I did fall asleep during the main fight scene, but in the beginning, I feel like that story was just really bad, man.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I was surprised that I was okay with it. Usually, I hate like when they bring kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Independence Day, that was like the worst kids I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it was so bad.
What did you think, Sonny?
I really enjoyed it.
Without going into too much spoilers,
I wasn't expecting it to be anywhere near as good as the first one. So I was like, so if you give me good action, you give me some decent characters, yeah.
I got what I came for, basically.
Yeah. Who are decent characters?
John Boyega.
He was good.
And he
was better.
The small girl lady.
He was
like small girl,
he was immature, bitter. Like it was just it was too cliche,
if
man.
Your dad was
Idris Elba.
You'd be like, I can never go for that.
It's like I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna be.
I'm gonna be a smuggler.
That was pretty bad parenting because
his speech was not bad.
What, that speech? I was up for that speech.
Okay, I was up for that speech.
I don't know, man. They were just trying to recapture a lot of stuff that just wasn't there. I did like Charlie Day. I like the other scientist who looks like a rat, almost kind of thing. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
and I like Charlie Day. And I like their kind of story arc.
How about the CG and the fighting? Did you like that at all?
I didn't see it with the monsters.
I
didn't see it with the monsters. I kind of almost.
That's where you were.
I kind of almost knocked out right there. And I feel like I missed a big part. But really, I'm glad I kind of fell asleep because if you split up this movie, and they did it on purpose, they set you up with the whole story to get to the fighting scene. So I felt like I did the exercise without getting the body. That's what I felt like. I don't know, man. Like it just the beginning, like. Spoiler alert, they build their own Jaegers, like the kids and all that.
Well,
like,
one kid. It's not like every kid.
No, but the guy...
It's like a world, like, we all have Kaiju.
It's not like every kid is capable.
Other people build their own Jaegers.
Yeah,
they're illegal.
Like, yeah, but that was like people who,
they're pretty crappy.
Like
this one was small
but
as hell.
Still, they can build your own Jaeger. You know what goes into building a Jaeger?
They didn't build it from scratch. They're grabbing shit that exists already.
And just like, I'm going to weld it together.
Dude, there's genius kids out there, man.
No, why dude, they made it seem like it's so. They made it seem like so many people do it, and that's why it's illegal.
Well, I mean,
they have
like broken robots and dead.
I think most of them scrap though. Most of them steal stuff and sell it.
Yeah,
they're just selling things instead of making them.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, she made a big one. She made like a small one where, so with
she made a small one.
You need two. You need two to pilot one.
Yeah.
She made one that just for one person.
Yeah, small enough for one.
And it's really small.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was like the size of really like small. The ankle. Like he's only as tall as like the ankle of a real one.
He's not even the ankle. Like
it was like
the foot.
It was pretty small.
Yeah, like the foot almost.
It's probably what, like size of a house, like the height of a house.
Yeah.
I like a small house.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I didn't connect with anything in there.
Oh. I know. Well, I mean,
it's all right, man.
I can understand.
But the first one, I was like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
first one
was
amazing.
Like from the very beginning. No.
But I think they would have done better if they would have just stuck with human adult pilots. You know why? You know, don't have to go with the kid angle all the time.
Well, like with this one, the first one felt a little. I don't want to say darker, but it felt more.
It did feel darker.
But this was still better than...
That's why it was good.
This was still better than a lot of the same movies that are in this genre.
It's better than Transformers.
Better than Power Rangers. It's got it. It's better than Transformers, you know.
Yeah. So stuff with like...
I mean, anything's better than Transformers, man. You can't compare to Transformers.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just giant robots.
First one was pretty decent.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew they were going to fight robots. Yeah. Like, I called it.
Well, you did?
I mean,
I think I did.
I mean, it was in the first trailer. I wasn't a big surprise.
But I knew that was going to be the main movie, and then we weren't going to get anything until the very, very end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that that there were no monsters for 10 years, and you know that the only way it opened was that there was something that happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah. I don't think people care because I think a lot of people hate the movie. I was like this the whole time. I was surprised. I was like, I can't believe somebody made a movie like this because it's like so much CG and so much action. Like it's just like nothing but basically.
Well, all these movies are basically.
Yeah. I liked it a lot, though.
No, Legendary did it. Yeah. Was it Sony or Legendary?
Legendary.
Yeah, that's Sony.
You said Sony.
I did?
Yeah,
yep.
said Sony. I'm like,
no, nothing.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Probably said something else, but I mumble a lot.
Let's go back to the tape.
All right, never mind.
So that was the movie. It's going to tie into our main topic. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But
what a segment.
Let's do Nerd Outs.
Nerd Outs. You guys already know mine, so you go.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I have two things that I did. I downloaded a demo off the PlayStation Store for the South Park game, Fractured But Whole.
Is that game still not out?
It's been out, yeah.
It's Fractured But Whole.
It was actually $20 the other day online. I still haven't bought it though. But the demo is pretty fun. I don't know if you guys played the first one, but it's just like an RPG style game. But it feels like you're in the show. You get to play as like a new kid in town, and he will talk to all the characters and stuff like that. And it's basically the first one. They were like more like they were playing sort of like fantasy, like Lord of the Rings. Yeah. So they were all dressed up like Lord of the Rings style.
If you saw the episode, Black Friday episode, it's same thing. It just
that's right.
New story.
Yeah. And then so basically Cartman gets tired of it and he like dresses up as a superhero. He's got his own superhero called the Coon.
Which is also from a 3-part episode.
Yeah, it was a pretty funny episode actually. That one's old already. That's like 10 years old.
Coon and Friends.
But he gets tired of it, so he goes to like his bedroom and he makes like a time machine on the wall, like out of cardboard.
Sure.
And he travels back in time, and then he goes outside, and everybody's still playing Lord of the Rings. But he shows up, and he's like, "Guys, I'm from the future. It's time to save our world or whatever." And the demo is pretty funny, and like there's a lot of hilarious stuff. So it's like watching like a really long episode, but then you get to play it because they have like all the RPG stuff and stuff like that. It's not bad. I like the demo. I thought it was fun. You guys can try it out, see if you like it. The game's on discount now, so it's probably like half price by now.
So that would be what, 20 still?
It's like $20 or $30
okay.
Instead of the 60.
That's not bad.
Last thing I did is I saw a documentary on Netflix. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's like, I don't know if it's like the most prominent thing on there when you go on there, but it's called Wild Wild Country.
No.
You heard of it? Seen it?
It's
really weird. I can't believe I sat through all 6 episodes. But like I would put it on while I'm doing other things or whatever, because a lot of it you can just listen.
Sure.
And like a lot of it is just like footage from back in the 80s when this happened. Without giving too much away, it's basically just about a cult that decided to move from India to, I think, Colorado or Nevada or somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
Somewhere on the West Coast. But they kind of like buy like a huge piece of land near this small American town.
Yeah.
And they kind of just take it over and they start recruiting people, and then eventually it gets scary because they go around all of the United States with buses and they start recruiting people, and it's kind of crazy. Like they bring back like thousands of people to this ranch, and it's like it just becomes a huge problem. And I can't believe that I've never heard of this. Like in all these years, like this was like a huge scandal. Like the FBI was involved, and it was like they were trying to get the leader out of the country and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
but it was before, it was probably like in 81, 82. But you would think, you know, if it was such a big thing that you would still hear about it like years later. But I would give probably the first episode a watch. It's definitely really interesting. Yeah, that's it. And it's just it gives you like a super intricate deep dive into cults. So it's really... You get
Violet would love this.
You get like the psychology of people who join, and it's all very objective. It's not leaning to one side or another. You just get the whole story. You get both sides. You get what the town people were doing and what the cult was doing, and it's kind of it's just kind of a scary thing. I mean, cults are still around now, but they're kind of, I guess, different, like Scientology and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
But the main guy who was in charge of this, he was like very wealthy, and he had like 20 Rolls Royces and stuff like that. So it's just like
what was his?
I'm trying to remember the cult's name. What
was his ethnicity?
He's Indian.
Okay.
But so later they look into his background and they see why he left his country and all that stuff.
So this was when it first came out. It was the first thing you saw when you signed into
Yeah, it was like one of the newer things that came out.
So,
it said new to Netflix.
Yeah, so you probably saw the title, you just didn't know.
I had no idea, and I just kind of read it, and I said, I don't know what else to do, so I turned it on, I checked it out, and it sucks you in, and you start watching it, and you kind of get like, you kind of just get sucked in, kind of like a real cult, I guess. But you kind of see like how it all happened, and it's kind of crazy how it happened. So I would check it out. Give the first one a try. That's all I did. I didn't do all that much. Besides that, it was just Pacific Rim with you guys.
How about you, Sonny? Got nerd outs?
I guess I got like 3 things. On Amazon Prime, I found another old show that I used to watch. It was like mid 2000s, I think. Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah, sounds
They would tell you 5 stories, and you would have to guess at the end of the show which one was true, which ones are false.
I think I remember
What
that.
channel was that on? Nickelodeon?
No,
Seems like it, right?
It was either sci-fi or like one of the basic channels.
Yeah, Beyond Belief. Yeah.
Beyond Belief. Fact
Is it free to watch then if you're Prime?
Yeah, it's free to watch. Yeah, if you got Prime, it's free to watch. I think it's 3-4 seasons. I'm on season 2.
Does it hold up, or is it still kind of cheesy?
It's cheesy, but it holds up just because, like, if you need to put something in the background, or you're just kind of like, well, I need to do something, but I want to watch something too. It's fun.
They try to fake you out, like give you like one story that's so crazy that it can't possibly be true, and then
some are like, it's like, this is fake. Nope, it happened.
What kind of stories do you get out of there? Like, is it supernatural or is it real crime? Like, what kind of?
It's a mix of like real crimes. Some are urban legends that you heard are true, so maybe you think they are.
Yeah.
Some crazy ones. It's pretty. Like I said, it's pretty fun and cool.
Check it out.
I'm like, I feel like I used to like. It's like Saturday morning, and you just woke up. I'm like, cartoons are over. Oh, I'll watch this.
Let's watch some creepy stories.
Yeah.
What else?
Secondly, I'm back into my Kaiju toy figures.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I
Why didn't you guys post those figures online?
We will.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna wait for one more.
I have to fucking say it's something. But okay.
I'm sorry. We're failures.
I'm sorry. I'm not a blogger. So anyways, I decided to finally pre-order the Kaiju from the new Pacific Rim Uprising.
No, this is not the Kaiju that you pre-ordered and then you canceled.
No,
that'd be stupid.
I pre-ordered 2
Jaegers, right?
Jaegers. Yeah, it was a Gypsy and someone else. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, well, I had to cancel those because I went to go get Monster Hunter. Yeah. So I'm like, I'll get the game. So I pre-ordered the Kaiju. He was $39.99. Well, when I went to go pre-order him, they bumped him up to $44.95. I'm like, sons of bitches! It's already going up in price.
It was crazy. Yeah,
it's already going up in price. There was 12 left.
Scalpers are already like crazy about it. It's already $80.
I hate them.
Yeah,
I hate people.
$100 I saw one.
And then I decided to get another Jaeger.
Which one?
Phoenix something. The big guy.
Is that the red one?
No,
the one with the big
green one.
Chain ball on his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Him. I'm like, he's cool. I want him.
I forgot his name.
The one with the 3 pilots in it.
Oh, the 3 pilot one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I hate because from the first Pacific Rim, I have the 4 main Jaegers. I have 2 Kaiju.
Yeah, me
so
too.
So I'm like, I want more, but it's so damn expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So
they finally went back down a little bit.
A little bit, but
35. It's only some of them.
Some of them is like some are still like
most of them like
$65,
over $100, or at least probably like 80 is like the cheapest one.
What are they, like 7-inch figures?
Yeah.
Damn.
And they made some
$40 for a 7-inch one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys are paying that?
No.
No, I'm saying
that's what they're at now.
Yeah, they're $40 now.
They were 40 when they came
out. Before that, though,
out.
they were 60, 80, even like $100.
Yeah, it's insane. The
secondary market is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the market for Kaiju toys are.
Yeah, that's kind of why I stopped collecting that secondary market.
Like, yeah, man.
If you don't get it first.
Yeah. So.
All right. What else?
That kind of leads into the next one, which is so on Kickstarter, I believe Frank sent me the link to it. It was for a
I probably forgot
a Kaiju figure. It was from.
I did that.
That was you?
Yep.
The Titanicus thing.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
That was me.
I did when we first started. No, that was me when we first started. When we first started the Facebook, I found it. It's like, hey, I'll support them, and I started sharing it.
Okay.
Fortunately, they failed.
Yes, they did fail. They were asking for a lot.
How close were they?
Well, they're at 80%.
80.
But they were asking he was asking for a lot of money.
Well, like 250,000 or something, 100,000.
I forgot. I didn't.
A lot,
Yeah,
like 6 figures.
Not 6 figures. I mean, it was a lot though.
Yeah. But this was for what? It was going to be
a 12-inch.
Yeah, it was gonna be pretty freaking big, like almost like that Godzilla from Jack Pacific.
Yes, it was pretty big. It was really cool, well detailed. I'm like, okay, sure.
Well, they wanted what, $100 for it?
Yeah, if you wanted to get the actual figure, it was gonna be $100. Mm-hmm. So he failed. So he's like, well, don't worry, guys. I have a plan B. So starting next month, he's gonna take pre-orders on these 6-inch figures.
But it's not a Kickstarter anymore, right?
No. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he gets to keep that money though, right?
No.
Kickstarter.
No.
Oh, you get that. Everybody gets it back.
You have to make it. Because like a Kickstarter, you won't get charged until it makes it's
oh, really?
It's cap.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you
that could be kind of dangerous, man. Right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Like if you support 10 things and they all make it, you're like, oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah. So follow him on Instagram and Facebook. It's Titanic.
We're gonna
Creations.
We're gonna share it. It's already shared on our page.
Yeah, it's already shared on our page.
We shared him a couple times.
Yeah, so he'll start taking pre-orders next month. 6-inch
I know
figure.
it's not a she.
I assume they are.
Oh man.
What is it? $20?
25.
25.
It looks
Plus
good.
shipping.
It looks good.
Which I mean for that price for
it's like Godzilla inspired, but it's got these giant spikes or something on his back.
It's cool.
It's like the monster that actually sank Titanic. That's the backstory of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
With the order,
because the back is like an iceberg.
Yeah, I think he said you'll be getting
the comic book,
an origin comic, and he'll ship it internationally as well. So
not bad.
And he's supposed to work on the plush, but the plush came out really bad.
It was funny.
Yeah,
plush came out really bad.
He looks so sad,
like super bad.
He's like, I'm still trying, guys. I'm still trying.
It looks like clouds on his back or something.
No, it just like
it looked like a Barney dinosaur.
Yeah,
almost,
for real.
There's like a sad Barney.
Damn.
But he's like, try number 3.
Do they make it themselves, or do they have like a company do it? Or
yeah, so he makes the so basically he sends it out to get it molded.
Or she,
and then he or she doesn't matter. No, I mean the guy. They make it,
guy or girl.
Keep digging the model. Keep digging the hole, man.
I don't care. I'll just keep digging. They make the model, send it out,
design it and everything.
So it's all like third parties.
And then what is it? What is that other thing? Oh, they're making more though, aren't they?
I don't know yet.
I think I saw on their page they're designing some more.
Designing, yes. I don't know if they're gonna.
They're probably gonna make some more.
Well, they gotta see how this one does, which I think should do well because I mean, had a lot of backers. Again, it's like even just one of the figures $100, and that's a lot to shell out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what stopped me on the Kickstarter. I was like, nah, man, I can't do that.
But those are my nerd outs.
So I was on a nerd out for one of my favorite directors / producers / writers, Judd Apatow. So I started watching Forgetting Sarah Marshall again on Netflix, and that was really funny. That movie still holds up really good. And then I saw I Love You Man again. So these are just movies that I just watched before, and they're kind of like my go-to movies when I have nothing else and I just want to laugh.
Right.
So that one's really good. And then Violet and I started watching Logan Lucky.
Mm-hmm. It's on Amazon Prime?
No, we rented it. It was 99 cents on iTunes.
It is on Amazon Prime if you have it for free to watch.
Wait, is it on there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They just did it, yeah. I think, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. Okay. Well, 99 cents, 99 cents.
That's all right.
But now we'll know it's on Amazon Prime. And I don't really use it that much, so thank you for reminding me. And then the other thing, I was looking on Netflix right now. There's a couple shows we're about to dive into.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
One of them...
There's a lot of stuff lately, man.
Caratina? Let me see. Calarita, I forgot.
Oh,
something diet.
Santa Clarita.
There we go.
Yeah. Santa Clarita Diet.
Yeah.
We almost watched it yesterday, actually.
Yeah, we watched the first season last year, and it was actually really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So that one's good.
Funny,
I think there was another show that we were going to watch.
Is it mainly a comedy? Right?
Yeah, it's mainly a comedy.
It's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's nothing groundbreaking.
But she has a taste for human flesh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I forgot how it goes, but
yeah,
she is something.
He's good. It's good.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, watch it. Check it out.
That's about it. And then Dragon Ball. I'm almost done with Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, I thought you haven't watched the finale yet.
What? Going into my Judd Apatow thing, I was watching Love, so I was finishing up Love.
How's the third season so far?
It was good. It's good.
Nice.
I'm sad that that's the only season. That's the last season.
Yeah, it's last season.
I'm surprised they didn't make a bigger deal like Netflix. Like say, oh, we got a Judd Apatow show. Here you go.
They did.
You did? I guess I just missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it. I completely missed it. Like, I missed the whole Judd Apatow kind of phase that they were on. Because it seems like these writers sign on to Netflix, they do a stand-up, they do their own show, and then they do something else.
Is he a writer, though? Judd Apatow.
There is a lot of stand-up.
He's a writer.
I mean, if you look at his movies, I mean, it's all like pretty like 90% in improv anyways.
I want to see I Love You,
Yeah,
Man.
but he comes up with the idea. No, you can't take that away from him,
Yes,
man.
yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Don't take it that
Dude,
away.
he's the creator, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes up with the jokes. When you're doing improv, you got to give at least an outline of it.
Something
yeah,
to work
outline,
from,
sure.
yeah.
And then there's still story in there.
But
The
when,
movie's
like,
not really going to work out.
Majority of the movie is like, hey, just do what you want.
Majority, yeah. But that's what makes it fun. Stop.
They got a bunch of his stuff on there, ain't it?
What's up?
They got a bunch of his movies now on there.
Like
maybe
the main ones.
2 or 3.
Like the two main ones. Like I Love You, Man.
Yeah.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and then little stuff
You
that
Too,
he did. And then Dragon Ball Super, finishing that up. I'm on 131 right now.
How many are there?
I got up pretty quick. That was it. 131.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You watched it, though?
I was
Final?
almost done. And then you guys came over. I got like 6 minutes left.
So Sonny.
Oh, shit.
Man, dude, but the animation goes from crap until the end.
Crap?
It went crap.
In the beginning?
Yeah.
It was okay.
No. There's a couple scenes where it looked really bad. Well, yeah, come on. You have to be better than Z. It's 2018. It was 2016 when they came out. Super good, man. Like, I hope you catch up really quick, watch it, and then we'll watch it again on this and see if there's a difference. But just the colors are coming at you.
I'm only 110 episodes behind.
You'll catch up pretty quick, man. Yeah. Like, if you're on black, right?
Yeah, no, not even. I just finished the tournament.
Okay.
I don't think I finished it. I was just like on the last fight.
Okay. Once you get to black, you're gonna like want to keep going, I think.
I just want the English, that's all.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to rewatch it all in English, so I'm excited for that. I was thinking about even maybe like... Well, no, how fast I went through this, I got to wait a little bit and then just get the dubbed episodes going because I feel like just going through it. But it was good, man. I'm excited for the movie that's going to come out. Hopefully they don't wait too long. The movie...
What, is it going to follow up the show or what?
I don't know. Well, I think the movie has Super in the title.
Wow.
But the animation's really, really different. Like, super different. It looks almost like a magma?
Manga?
Manga.
Oh.
It looks like manga. Cool. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Like pencil outlining?
Okay. I see what you mean.
I'll see what you'll see what I mean.
Okay. He's going to show us right now, but... So, yeah.
You haven't watched any of it, right?
I kind of saw a couple episodes here and there, but I keep bouncing around from this TV show to this TV show.
It starts a little slow, but it gets better.
It does start slow, but
an ad?
It is an ad.
Oh,
I'm not really showing the. You could probably just go here.
Well, we do have a large entertainment system,
right?
Just
go here.
All right,
keep talking, guys.
What do you think of Dragon Ball Super thus far,
like
or where you're at?
Yeah. So I'm
Dragon Ball Super.
I'm like 30, 40 episodes in. I like it so far. I mean, I think for me, I haven't watched Dragon Ball for probably 15 more years, probably. But I really, I still like the episodes, and I like it's a lot of Goku Vegeta in the beginning, which I like because I like just the way that they interact with each other. Yeah, he's always pissed off at him and stuff like
Dragon
that.
Ball Super.
And the kids are funny. Was it Trunks and Gohan?
Dragon Ball.
Goten?
No, sorry. Yeah, Goten.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That was my blunder. But those two together are really funny. They're always getting into trouble and stuff. I think it's funny. There's one episode in particular, like, they cracked me up so bad.
Nice.
And then there's a couple funny parts where Vegeta is trying to impress Beerus.
Oh, yeah, the
like
beginning.
like on the boat when he's trying to serve him, like, the food and stuff.
So that's how it looks.
Okay.
I saw that, actually, where he bounces like that.
We're looking at the trailer right now.
I don't know who that is.
I'll post this up.
That's nobody in the other one.
What is this, though?
It is a teaser. A Saiyan has no limits. Yeah. And then he goes for a punch.
See, so it says super in there.
Nice. Cool. Yeah.
Oh, so that's what that was.
It looks more like hand-drawn-ish look.
Yeah, it doesn't look as crisp as everything.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
But yeah, it looks good, man. There's a little twist at the end with... I'm going to stop doing all that. It's a little twist at the end with Super, so it's really fun to watch, man.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Let me know what you think of the ending, because I had a few friends that are like, I love the show, but the ending, fuck, no. So
I'll let you know in 6 minutes.
Let me know.
Once I watch it.
All right, cool.
Nerding
out.
Nice.
Yeah. Anybody got any news? I don't have any.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Did you guys see? There's another trailer. I guess someone's doing I don't think it's a live film. I don't think it's like a motion picture.
Okay.
But they're doing like a fan film, and it's the Power Rangers. Do you guys read what's going on in the Power Rangers comics?
No.
There's like an evil White Ranger. His Lord Dagon. I've actually put the trailer up. It's on IGN on YouTube. And then this trailer kind of it takes time. It takes voice clips from the show, and it's like how mushy it is and all that, and then it just shows like different all the different weapons from the old show and all that. It's actually really cool. So who's Tommy? What's his name?
Jason David Frank, no?
Yeah, so he's this guy. If he didn't do this show, man, he would be a nobody right now. This is what he's living on.
Oh yeah.
So he's actually gonna be in the film in this movie. Hopefully, it's a movie more than just a trailer. And he's actually wearing the full getup of the evil White Ranger / And this White Ranger is cool because he's a White Ranger mixed with the Green Ranger.
Well, he was green, and then he went white. No,
yeah. So
he was evil green, and
so
then
it's all mixed in. It's all mixed in, and I can't really remember his backstory on it.
I got the clips of when he was first showed up.
Huh?
What do you mean?
He has a backstory for this. So this is like an alternate universe. You know how they do in comics.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's actually a pretty decent backstory. Like it works out. But he looks really cool. You'll see him with the helmet on right there, and yeah. So that's him. You can tell he packed on a couple pounds.
Yeah.
But anyway, he does look cool. That's like a mix of a White Ranger and the Green Ranger.
Man.
Yeah.
I wish they would just go, this cheesy route, like instead of what they tried to do.
Yeah,
it's a recent movie.
It is a cool helmet.
It's pretty cheesy.
It looks pretty nice, yeah.
And that's accurate to comic book. So
that I would buy.
That's really cool.
I
forgot. Yeah, they did revive it with a comic.
Yeah,
I think they're doing a good job. So yeah, that was that. That was like the quick.
Oh, so this is like
I'll watch that.
Superman.
Check out the audio.
Superman what?
Superman.
What is it? One of these like YouTube?
I think it's gonna be a YouTube thing.
Yeah. Where like Superman went bad. It's like
it's almost like when they did the Mortal Kombat YouTube series.
Yeah.
So that was that.
I wish they would do that more.
So moving on.
Yeah.
The Batman movie will begin production in 2019.
Oh boy!
There was rumors that it was going to start this year, but it's starting in 2019, so that's a little bit with that, and that's going to be with the other one.
Wasn't supposed to start like last year too?
Yeah, it was supposed to start so many times.
So they don't have Batman who's going to play him yet, or
right now it's Ben Affleck for now, but we'll see how it goes. I think they already know; they're just not saying it yet. Okay. I think something is going to happen in Flashpoint if that even comes out. So we'll see. Bardock is going to be in Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay.
So that's going to be pretty cool.
Nice.
There's a trailer out on it, and he turned Super Saiyan. I don't remember him turning Super Saiyan in the movie.
Didn't he?
That movie I saw a long time ago.
Long time ago. That's one of the hidden gems.
Like 20 years ago. Man.
I have a toy of him where he's in Super Saiyan.
So here's my thing though. Like I gotta go back and watch the Frieza saga. Wasn't Frieza surprised that he turned Super Saiyan?
Yeah, because he thought they only turn into monkeys. Or
right?
Giant monkeys.
No, like...
I think that's what he said. He said, don't you guys turn into giant
monkeys? Well, yeah, but like...
Don't you guys turn... Oh, man, I want to watch the old ones.
Wasn't he surprised, like, he went like Super Saiyan 2 or 3 on him?
That was after he knew
he
could be
Super
a Saiyan.
2 or 3?
Goku?
Yeah.
No, I mean the first time he saw him.
Yeah, first time.
Go to Saiyan 1.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
Frieza Saga. Talking about the
You're saying he went 2 or 3?
Right, yeah.
Hell no.
For the first time?
Wait, what did he
No, he turned 3 with Majin Buu, and we're all like, oh my god!
What about 2? When did that happen?
2? So 2 is one of those, like, in-between kind of things. Like, it goes Super Saiyan, and then Super Saiyan, then, like, Super Powered Super Saiyan, then maybe Super Saiyan 2. So it's kind of like in between all of them. I think the first time we saw Super Saiyan 2 was actually with Trunks and Vegeta, if I'm not mistaken. And then Super Saiyan 2 just happens. How you notice Super Saiyan 2 is you see the blue lightning bolts, the blue electricity around him. That's when, he's Super Saiyan 2, and it's a little more spikier. But, I mean,
I forgot go when. Downwards, right? The hair doesn't go down.
No, it goes straight up. Okay. So it's a lot more spikier.
3 finally goes down.
And then 3, you lose the eyebrows and all that. But for sure, Super Saiyan 3 happened in Majin Buu.
It's like so much power that your eyebrows are gone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure that didn't happen in the... No, because I still remember those. I still remember when Vegeta just turned Super Saiyan at the beginning of the Android saga, the Future Trunks saga. That was amazing. I still remember coming home from school from that. I'm trying to see if the movie's on here, because they do have some movies on Funimation.
Yeah, they do.
But I don't remember him turning Super Saiyan. I don't remember that. Even though it was pretty badass. I don't remember him doing that.
They have a TV show?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, but it's really kiddie-ish.
Oh.
So while I find that...
Sure.
The last thing is, so you weren't here because you were sick, but Frank and I were talking about the Deadpool. Still good?
Can you pause it real quick?
Sorry, wait.
No, that's fine. Hold on. Don't start it.
And then there's a Deadpool. So Frank, I don't know if you remember, last week I brought the news that the screening wasn't as good. It was like the lowest. Yeah. And people weren't happy with it.
Was it? I heard it was tested better than the first one.
Nope. The first time it didn't. And that's why they were doing the reshoots. But now, Sonny just spoiled it. It gets a near perfect score. Then the rate's even higher than the original. Yeah, so now it's pretty good. I still haven't watched the trailer.
Yeah, I wonder how much they added in.
Yeah, I wonder. It was they added more Vanessa, I think, and then more Cable, so that's always a good thing. But I didn't watch the trailer. You guys watched the trailer, right?
Yeah.
You guys liked it?
It looked good.
I liked it. Yeah.
You think it's better than first?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Maybe.
Well, just going off the trailer, smartass.
Because the first one just such an origin.
That's a weird question.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
Like, I'm just tired of origins, so I think since this one's not an origin story, I'd probably like it better.
Yeah? Okay.
I think so.
We'll see. That's it for my news.
Cool. No, I didn't have any. Sonny, you didn't have any?
No. Nothing exciting anyways.
Yeah, I couldn't really find much. Okay. Well, main topic, boys.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about our favorite monsters from pop culture. It doesn't even have to be from that, I guess. I guess there's no real world ones, but there are ones that are fabled in the real world, like the freaking Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot and stuff like that. So anything is open.
So pretty much if it has teeth and claws, it's fine.
You can bring up any monster you want from anything you want.
Oh, boy.
But before that, I have a question.
What's your question?
I'm going to answer my own question first, but then I'll let you guys do it.
Excuse me while I take over.
My question is, what monster scared you as a kid? Whether it's from movies or real life. I have 2 of them that really scared me. My mom told me like a story that when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I was acting up really bad and I was doing really bad things as a little kid. So I was probably annoying the crap out of her, and she's like, "Okay, you know what? If you don't stop, I'm gonna take you in the attic with Chucky." She said that she never saw me cry so hard and so scared in my entire life. And she's like telling me, no, he's not real, and blah, 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 trying to like reverse it. But ever since then, I've always had like a fear of Chucky. And the other thing, like a couple years later, I was like, by then I was like 6 or so, and there was like a movie on TV late at night. And I was like in the living room by myself, and there was, it's funny nowadays, but back then I was scared shitless. It was Pinocchio's Revenge, where he's like an evil Pinocchio running around town, killing people and murdering people, and I thought it was scary, man. I was scared of it. Wow. So it was like mainly, I guess, like little killer dolls that are like the size of me. That was what I was scared of when I was a kid.
That's funny.
You guys?
What was that one movie, Puppet Master?
Yeah.
I still, to this day, I didn't watch it.
I haven't either, yeah.
I used to watch those stuff. I'm like, yeah,
I was too afraid.
So stupid. It's awesome.
I would see them murdering stuff, and I'm like, hell no.
Hell no.
I couldn't.
No, thank you.
I think it was Aliens for me.
Yeah.
Like the gray, classic-looking aliens.
The grays.
Signs scared me for a little bit. Signs scared me for a little bit.
Signs is a great movie, dude.
Yeah. So I think that's what really... If I could go back,
Aliens?
that's the thing that I had to like calm myself down.
Like, was it just that how they looked, or that they would abduct you, or like what was like just everything about?
Like
them?
you know, if they come to Earth, we're all fucked. Like that'll kill everything. Not kill everything. That'll change ways of thinking completely.
Oh, of course,
that's what I guess I was thinking about.
When you were a kid?
I think so.
Damn.
Like if I go back to it and dissect it, I think that's what it was.
And probably like that they're silent, right? Like the thing that creeped me about them is that they don't talk or they don't have mouths and stuff like that. Like they're just
mouths, little tiny ones.
You just can't tell what their intentions are because they're.
It's like, are we gonna put our finger in your butt or are we gonna shake your hand?
And they don't use fingers; they use tools.
And then to this day, like the creepy, grudge-looking like motherfuckers. Those girls, still kind of creep me as a little bit. Like The Grudge for me for the long time was the best scary movie because that really scared the crap out of me.
Is it like the weird crawling, like the way they like contort their bodies? That stuff. Yeah,
it still kind of creeps me, but that's it.
Cracks when they move.
Nice. How about you, Sonny? As a kid,
ghosts.
Anything ghost related?
Ghosties. I was terrified in my basement.
Yeah, me too.
It was scary as shit. And it.
It's
Yeah, he was like...
in clown form or spider form?
Oh, clown form. I'm like, no, stop it. Don't touch me.
You've seen the new It, right?
Yeah.
Did that like bring back bad memories and stuff? Because there was some crazy clown stuff in that one.
He was cool as shit.
Yeah, he was. But
first one scared me though.
Yeah.
I think mainly because it was like Tim Curry. He was like...
Yeah.
You look like you touch people in the wrong way. It's like, stop it.
There were some creepy parts to that. Like I remember the part in It that scared me was when he rips open the toilet, or not the toilet, the drain.
He comes through the toilet.
Yeah, and he like rips open the drain, and the kid's like,
oh yeah,
he's really scared and everything. But that part was just the way it was animated was really weird.
Kill you.
The way he comes out.
Kill you all.
Yeah, and then there's a part where he like his teeth come out and he does this weird scream thing. Yeah, that was
shows his
scary,
teeth
actually.
Yeah.
So, all right, so I guess we've been creeped out by stuff for a long time.
Oh yeah, I mean like. As a kid, I used to watch horror all the time. It was like at a certain point, that's all I watched.
Yeah.
But Ghost, I was like, no.
Well, I would watch Crypt Keeper and like all that stuff. All kinds of horror.
I can't do the left, so I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So, how do you want to do this, Frank? Are we gonna do this list-wise? Are we gonna do this?
Want to do it by group?
How many do you have?
I have about 10 or 12.
Damn, are we gonna go through all that?
No, we don't have to.
How many do you have?
32.
Okay,
see, this is why I don't like lists. Like,
no, it's going to be like a round table. So everybody, you just kind of pick one, you say one out loud, whatever comes to mind. Or if somebody's talking
and no
about,
one likes it, we're just going to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if somebody's talking about one and it reminds you of something, then just take it over and then we just kind of like conversationalize it like that. So it'll be a pretty open thing. But does anybody have one they want to bring up?
I lost my list.
I'll start.
Okay.
I'll go with the video game world.
All right.
So Halo's a pretty fun game. You know, you start playing it, and it's like, yeah, die aliens, die. Until you get to the flood.
Yeah.
Like,
the flood was so...
They were scary, man. That was weird.
Yeah. The music they had during that part was like...
And it was like such a build-up,
really quiet, yeah.
So did you guys buy Halo like right away?
No, I got it like a year later when I got an Xbox.
I got a bootleg version of my PC.
So I bought Halo, I think around either a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
And not having the internet is such a beautiful thing because I was playing this game, and I finally got to it, and
it was not spoiled.
Like, it was perfect, man, because it was dark, it was like midnight, all this, and all of a sudden...
While you're playing it?
Yeah, and we find like this dead guy with the helmet, and they put in the thing, and then all of a sudden all this fucking flood comes out. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, this is not a zombie game?
Yeah, that was creepy.
That was by far...
It was effective.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That was a great reveal.
I liked it.
Okay.
Flood is pretty creepy. I like, to me, man, the games that scare me the most are like when you're in corridors and you're dark and you're by yourself and stuff like that. It started kind of like with Resident Evil 2 back like in the PlayStation 2 days. I bought the game when I must have been like 10 years old. And I would buy like weird stuff like that. Like my parents would be like, "What the hell are you buying? Like, what is this?"
Nothing.
Like I had a copy of Diablo, and my mom was like really creeped out. And I was like, "No, you kill him. You don't worship him." She's like, "Oh, okay." So that made her okay with it. But like, so I would get weird stuff like that. Like, so I got Resident Evil 2, and you're like in these corridors. But the ones that kind of brought me back to that was the necromorphs from Dead Space.
Ah, yes.
They're really
Dead Space is such a great game.
God, man, those games are awesome. I wish we could play them again. Like, I wish they'd bring them back on PlayStation 4.
I still haven't beat that game because I was scared I got.
Which one, the first one?
Yeah.
There's a part at the end. You should get to the end because there's a really cool part at the end with like a monster related. But
I can't handle it,
those
man.
things were.
I can't handle it.
First game.
Like, it's so quiet, and like you aren't not like a soldier, man. You're just like an engineer guy. You have weapons and stuff, but you're not like a complete badass. So you have like a lot of danger in that game. It's really dark, and they have like these vents that everything pops out of.
And the sound in that game alone, not even the gameplay, the sound alone.
Yeah.
Like you hear something, and if you're playing with like headphones,
yeah,
you go behind you, you're gonna look, you're gonna look, and then you go back and it's right there. Your
skin just crawls, man. Like it's so dark. Yeah, and if you're playing at night by yourself,
I bought that game I think at least 3 times because I bought it, I really liked it, and then I sold it for some reason, and then I bought it again, and I sold it and I bought it again. No, I probably bought it twice. I have it somewhere.
But it was like to the point where it was anxious. Like I couldn't play for too long. Like I would get fried. Like after like an hour, I was like, "This is like."
And the graphics were actually really good at that time. I don't know if they hold up right now.
Maybe.
Okay.
But they were good. So like even when you got in, it looked like a good, nice game. Like so that was good. That's another.
Yeah. Those things were creepy.
Yeah, it's still good because
and as the series goes on, they get even worse.
I replayed it when Purge 2 came out for some reason. I don't know because I was listening to the review of it while I was playing.
Oh, okay.
It still holds up. It's still good graphics. It looks good.
Yeah, it's a good game. Those things are creepy though. The way they like the weapon, like their arms turn into freaking giant like bone like swords,
claw bone thing.
Yeah, and then they're just really gory.
And then the babies.
Yeah, that was creepy in part 2.
The babies.
So those things were pretty creepy, and it reminds me of The Thing. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of The Thing, so anything that transforms like that into creepy-ass monsters, I like that stuff.
When I played it, I wasn't, like, freaked out. I was like, this shit's cool. I want more.
No, I was freaked out.
I was freaked out. I couldn't deal with it. Like, I was going through the corridors, and I'm like, oh, my God, I don't even want to move on. Like, I was just like...
No, I did not, man. You're so right about that. I did not want to move on.
There would be, like, these weird... like hallways and stuff, and I'm like, I don't even want to. I'm not even going down there, man. I wouldn't even walk normally. I would always walk with the gun drawn, so like I'm ready to shoot. It would take longer to walk like that, but like I didn't care. I was like, I gotta have my gun out.
It was a great game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine is a little off the cuff kind of thing from you guys. When I was growing up, I found out that I like musicals kind of thing. So there was one monster, Audrey 2. From Little Shop of Horrors. Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I'm in the minority.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's basically this huge Venus flytrap plant that comes from space, and it loves the taste of blood and needs the taste of blood. So the guy who has this plant, he names her Audrey 2, Audrey 2, over this girl he likes. And then I think on accident, he finds out that it likes blood, and then he starts feeding the plant like human bodies and all that, just to kind of like impress his girl, I think, or something.
And this is the guy from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Right?
Yeah.
And Ghostbuster. I'm trying to remember his name. Rick Moranis, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was really good. That was my main one. I like that movie. That's a go-to for me.
Because I think
people love that.
The original Anytime movie is she takes over the world. It's pretty crazy.
Does she grow like bigger and bigger every time it eats?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
It gets huge.
It's so cool. It's cool, yeah.
It starts like a little baby plant.
Just give it like a drop or something.
Yeah,
like it wants blood and goes.
She has lips too, so.
And it's like, feed me, Seymour.
I gotta check that.
Yeah, it's a good one. Check it out. It's good.
Yeah.
Anyone?
I always heard it was good.
Stick with games, I guess.
Okay.
Left 4 Dead. The Witch.
Yeah. The Witch. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
She was crying. She would cry. She would cry in the corner, and then
you get close to her. Yeah.
You get closer. She attack you like, oh, stop it!
Those are cool. Yeah.
She was awesome.
And then I guess that was like around the runner craze. Like, I'm trying to remember when.
Infected. crazy. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember like when the first running zombie was it really in Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead reboot? Was that the first time they ran?
Pretty much, yeah. Because before then it was the slow,
that was creepy, man.
Oh yeah, it
was freaking ran like that. And then Left 4 Dead, yeah, it makes it hard because like you can't deal with them the same way.
Yeah, no, you can't. Because you gotta tiptoe around them real quietly, and like if you get too close, she screams and you're like, just run. You're like, just get to the door, get to the safe house. You fucked it up, Frank.
That game was kind of scary though. Even though you had 4 people with you, you were still like there was so much danger to it.
Oh yeah, because like at any point they would just swarm you. Just like
I forgot. Yeah, there was like a lot of quiet moments, and then you could set off car alarms by accident.
And it was cool because in the Left 4 Dead mechanics, I guess you would say, they would never spawn from the same place. So if you played through once and you went through again, they wouldn't be in the same spots. And
it was always like you got to get to the evacuation area.
Yeah.
But it's like this time they might come out of this room, or this time the house is empty, or like stuff like that.
I remember one of my friends. He was such a dick. They would come. He would hide. Go in the bathroom, close the door, and just crouch and hide, and wait until we kill them all.
Oh,
it's like, you asshole! It's like, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm pew 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 pew. I'm
hiding in the closet.
Like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, there were some cool maps. There was like this weird like farmhouse. There's always a farmhouse.
Oh, the farmhouse was fun.
But that was fun. That was a creepy one.
Did you guys prefer 1 or 2?
I can't remember.
I can't either. I think I like 2 better. I played it more.
They're all merged together for me.
They had these cool mods in part 2, like where you get what is it called? That castle from Lord of the Rings.
Really?
You can get that Helm's Deep.
I never played with
Helm's
mods.
Deep?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then,
okay.
And then the zombies would come through that. Yeah, it was cool, man.
I think my favorite mission was in part 2, the very last one, the bridge.
I can't remember. I never got the far enough, dude. I would always like.
Oh yeah, well, it was so fun because like you needed a perfect team to make it all the way through.
Yeah,
otherwise, you die because like you get so close and all of a sudden you get grabbed or you got a giant
comes
ram coming at you.
Yeah, like
I was like,
one.
I can't do this. I completed it twice, like in 2 years. I was like, I don't have a good enough team, and finally we did it twice. I was like, oh, I've conquered it.
Yeah, those runners were cool.
Well, why'd you like it so much? I think we're missing the point of why we like our monsters that we pick.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go back to say why
I like her
mine.
because she is the witch. It's just because she's so feral. She's so small, but she's so strong and scary. It's like, oh, do you need help? Ah!
Yeah, the way she baits you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
and in the game the music plays too. It's like,
like violin and like weird. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh no, she's like
you did that too well.
She's like, she's near. Where is she though? Where is she?
What was the other one that you had?
What was the first? Oh, I had what did I have the first time? What did I just say the first time?
Start checking them off.
The flood, no?
Yeah, the flood. Why did you like the flood?
They're just creepy. Like at that point in games, you didn't really see anything that was like that looked like that. They had like small little like red flaps in their mouths, and they're like deformed, and it was like again like the build up to get to that point. It's like even to this day, you still remember that.
To me, it was like the unstoppable part of them.
Yeah,
like they're just
because like
you had a shotgun.
Yeah, you get a shotgun. That was it. Like they just kept coming.
Yeah, I remember.
They would like blow up, and it was like a mist, and it would like hurt you. It was like you can't get too close.
What was your first one, Frank?
My first one. Let me go back.
It was from Dead Space, right?
Yeah, actually, the Necromorphs. It reminds me of The Thing. I like when you take a human and you just transform them into this horrible, scary piece of crap. Yeah, I mean, I learned that while I was looking through these monsters. I'm like, wow, I like really fucking.
I like weird shit.
What was the other one?
And then I had what did we go? So we went.
I think that was it. I think you were picking another one.
Yeah. Then
I was on my second one, so you.
Oh wait. Actually, I'll say why I like Audrey 2.
Why do you like
you like what?
Audrey 2.
From Little Shop.
Oh yes.
I don't know. It just stuck with me. Like that's not the first monster I saw, but it was it was just a weird looking. Yeah, it was just fun. The whole movie was fun.
It's a fun movie.
Audrey 2, I like the colors on her. It's just cool that you see a plant. Like I still see like ivy fly traps, and I still think of Audrey 2. So it was pretty cool. I like it. I don't know. Yeah. And it's evil as hell. It doesn't care. It just wants blood.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like is it really evil or does it just want what it wants?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
It's like one of those.
No, I think he said I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, so I have no room to
What's
talk
your other
about
one?
it. I think sticking with games, I really like the Locust Horde from the Gears of War series. I think we all
Is that a particular
really big fans.
one or just all of
I
them?
really like that giant spider thing. I'm trying to remember its name. I think it's a Corpser or the.
Yeah. Or you got to kill with the dawn.
Yeah, it's got like metal pieces in it. Yeah, and it's
that was hard.
Pretty creepy. All of them are really cool, actually. I mean, the big charging one, the boomers. They're kind of like. It's kind of funny because they make me laugh too, because like the boomers, they're like boom, and they're like all stupid about it. But then they're like really vicious and crazy and creepy as well. So like the giant spider.
General Ram was really creepy.
He was cool. He was, man. The way he like knifed, what's his name, Kim.
Yeah.
He just grabbed him and just giant freaking knife the size of a person.
He never made any sound or noise. He just walk up.
Speeches. He's like one of those silent, scary guys.
He was cool.
He wasn't
he was cool
screaming the whole time, but yeah.
Corpsers,
the Locust Horde, man, they did a great job with those monsters.
Yeah, the Corpsers Horde,
they're really cool.
Those are pretty cool because again, like I said, you need the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
And you need it to charge.
Yeah.
So you're just waiting.
So you get your squad and you're trying. You're like, come on, fucking get the satellite ready, man. What the hell?
It's like, come on, do it now.
But yeah, those are cool.
Sonny, you got another one?
I got a bunch.
We know.
I'm gonna go with movies in this one. I'm gonna go with Pitch Black. The
I forgot about those.
Yeah.
The what?
The Bioraptors.
That's what they're called?
That's what they're called.
I never knew that.
Yeah, called Bioraptors.
They don't call them in the movie, though.
No.
Bioraptors?
Bioraptors, yeah. They were just so cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
Their head was like a knife.
It was
They acted more like a swarm. Mm-hmm. So, like, it was never just one. You had to deal with, like 100 of them.
And they had this weird communication with each other, like the little squeaks and stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, so cool. Like, I remember their faces, but yeah, I mean, it was like...
Yeah, because, like, their eyes are, like, way out here.
Yeah.
But, like, you really can't see their eyes.
That's right.
And, like,
there's that cool part where, what's his name? Vin Diesel is, like, he has to, like, stay inside of the vision cone, so he has to be, like, an inch from their teeth.
Yeah. He's like,
and the thing is, like, breathing, and, like, he's, like, his teeth are chattering and stuff like that. That was a cool scene.
It's so cool. Like, they look like they're made just bone, just like all bone, but they can fly. They only come out at night.
Yeah.
So like you can kind of see them, but you can hear them. So like you're walking along a path, whoosh, whoosh, they're just flying all around you.
That's
and
right.
It's pretty intense. It's
I think they only come out because of like a stars were like hidden or something, or
the planet. It's like 10, 20 years of light, and then it's like 20 years of darkness.
There you go.
So they come out when it is dark only.
And they don't like the light.
No, they don't like light, but
because you blind them with it, basically.
Yeah. I think we might see a general trend here where typically it's either something that's big and mean or something that's really feral and just like he's like they have no rational thought. It's I have to eat.
It's all instinct.
I have to do this. Too bad. I'm sorry. So,
nice.
Like I said, overall the design's really cool. The way that they're approaching the film is very, very creepy.
I forgot about them.
So yeah,
those are cool.
Those things, like that's stuck with me. That the whole looking film. So like,
the movie was great too. You seen it?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
All right, how about you, friend?
Enjoyed it.
I'm gonna move away probably from games. The Cenobites from the Hellraiser series.
Weirdo.
Those are creepy as hell.
You are
they're
weird,
scary, man. They're just like torture demons. They just love torturing people.
Sex
and
orgies.
It was creepy as hell, man. Like the way.
What game is that from?
Movie.
It's just from the movies. The Hellraiser movies.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are just
Pinhead
creepy as hell.
All them.
Pinhead and all of them. They're just terrible, man. They're all mutilated and.
Did you read the books?
Creepy ass. No, I haven't actually.
Okay.
I think it's much different though than the movie, right?
It's different. Fun fact: Pinhead in the book is a female, and she's not she's not the head of the Xenobite. She's just
really?
a Xenobite.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta read that because Clive Barker, the guy who created them, he also made these weird ass McFarlane toys. Like that, he would take.
I saw those. Yeah.
Those things were creepy as I couldn't buy those. Like those were.
It's like nope.
The stuff he created was so bad. Like
you will not come into my house.
Yeah, I mean it was bad. He would did like some holiday ones where he would take like Santa Claus and make it creepy, or like Easter Bunny, make him creepy.
He has a tendency of just making things really not even scary, just weird as shit, and you're uncomfortable.
I think this guy has been to hell. Like honestly, like he must have been there because the stuff that he creates is like sticks with you. It's really creepy. Like you can barely keep your eyes on the screen when they're torturing stuff.
So these Xenobites, what is it specifically like?
So
they're either memorable or something that scared you, or
the thing that scared me is that once you open the box that they command or whatever, or that they bring to the Earth, they will not stop. Like they want to torture you so bad. Like that's all they care about. Like it's really bad. And then the stuff they do to you is like, there's some really nasty scenes in those movies. Like there's this coffin thing that stands up. It's like a standing coffin. It's made of metal. And like they put you in there and they do all kinds of stuff, and then they're always like with the hooks. The thing that got me was the hooks.
Oh yeah.
They would like do your eyelids and like all kinds of nasty stuff with hooks. So that's the stuff that got me. And then their look, there was just like the pale white skin, and then they had like these mutilated bodies, and then their like outfits were creepy as hell. Like they were like almost like the Matrix, like with the leather, but it was like but with the freaking like torture stuff built in. Everything was like hooks and stuff like that.
It was like chains, pins, hooks. To like
for some reason, I would watch these like, I don't know. Me and my friend, we would just marathon like the Hellraiser movies or the Friday the 13th. What was the Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, okay.
So like both of those, I think those like together for some reason went together, so we like watch them.
I can see that.
Yeah,
it's all torture,
blades and all that. Yeah, but it was just Clive Barker's got a messed up mind, man.
He's a weird man.
All his stuff creeps me out. So that was mine.
So I'm gonna go more mainstream now. Actually, I'll take it a little off kilter. The T-Rex from Jurassic Park. That's still one of my favorite, and I consider that a monster.
Nice.
From the first one. I still love that thing, man. That movie, the whole movie, just for them, for the T-Rex. And then I watched The Lost World for the two T-Rex, and then I mean, Lost. What was the new one? Jurassic World. Mm-hmm. Like as soon as that last the T-Rex came out at the end, like pumped, man. That got me pumped.
What is it about the T-Rex that's like
it introduced me to dinosaurs. That's what it was. It introduced me to dinosaurs. It's just like a very little kid kind of thing where it just looked cool, man. Even the sound to this day, like
that's a great roar. He did such a good job on that.
Yeah, so I mean that movie alone for me is one of the best movies that I think it is. I think that was made, and that's really always my go-to.
With that thing, man. Like the chase with the truck, like he's just barreling through. He's like, smashing stuff with his head. Yeah,
so for me, I consider that like a monster that I really like.
Dinosaurs are terrifying.
Mm-hmm. There was some creepy stuff in there, like he's trying to get into that Jeep, and he's just like smashing it, and the kids are
nature,
like,
you scary.
Got the windshield, man. That was good stuff.
Nice.
So anyone else? Bring one up?
Attack the Block.
Attack the Block.
The wolf monsters
big
with the glow.
Looking motherfuckers. Those guys are so cool. It's such a new design. It's like I haven't seen it before.
It's like that, like. What is it? Their fur is so black that you can't even barely see them.
They're so black. It's like a black hole. Like there's like no light there. It's just pure darkness.
Yep. And all you see is teeth and eyes. And
again, going most of my themes here, they're so feral and mean. Yeah. It's like they have one mission. They don't care who's in the way. Yep. If you're a kid, you're dead. I don't care. You die. Yeah,
and they're more like pack though. They're like wolves almost.
It's
like a pack of wolves kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because and also what I really like about them is that like they're in a rock. They just travel through space, and wherever they land, they just consume everything. They don't care.
They just take over the planet.
They just take over everything, and then I mean I don't know the full lore, but I'm assuming they would go into hibernation when the planet explodes. They just keep going. You know, like because
they're a little weak though. They can be killed with bullets and stuff.
But they reproduce so fast. Mm. It's like you see one, all of a sudden there's like 20 of them.
They're like rabbits, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
Yeah, those are cool.
And
like
overall,
the design of them.
Overall, just a great fucking movie. So.
Yeah, good movie.
I got another one.
Funny one.
I'm gonna change it up.
Do it.
The Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one just freaked the crap out of me.
That thing is
I watched the pay-per-view
Can't
just for that one. I thought the whole movie was. Well, actually, no, I didn't think the whole movie was him. I thought the whole movie was about the fawn, but that was just creepy.
Pale Man,
that introduced me to Del Toro and all his work and all that.
Yeah.
His wonderful, wonderful mind.
Yeah, so that Pale Man
was
always
cool.
freaked me out, man. Especially when you found out his eyes are in his hands. And he
that was
eats the
so
fairies.
cool.
How he eats the fairies, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was really bad.
I can imagine that right now.
it's so cool. You just sit in the chair, just
Well, he's sitting there, yeah.
bloop. Oh my
And
God.
how he moves.
But it's but it's until she does something, right? He doesn't.
It was do not eat or drink anything on the table. Do not.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Don't do it. So she's two grapes.
Don't be eating that.
Poor fairies.
Yeah, that thing
He
is
died.
creepy as hell, man.
It was so
It's so like tall and weird. I don't know. It's just like
the way it moves. It's kind of like The Grudge, so almost where like it's like stiff and jagged.
the anxiety, man. When she's trying to climb out,
Oh, I know.
and he's like almost got her a couple times.
I'm like, ah.
It's like it's like the whole thing is like what would this thing do to you if it caught you? Like I guess it's gonna eat you, but
It's going to eat you.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. Like
the
the
way
whole
it
scene.
eats, right? I
Yeah,
guess
it was so cool because like on the wall,
I
there
never
like
got that before until this guy was
paintings
like,
on the wall of him like eating children whole. He's like his stomach would just get big. He's like,
I forgot about that.
I'm like, oh man,
That is creepy.
it's
shit.
so creepy.
That is
so
nuts.
cool.
One that
yeah.
creeped me out in a similar way was The Fly
Oh,
from
David Cronenberg's Fly?
1980 or so. Yeah, Cronenberg.
Okay.
This was a remake of like a 50s movie, and it had Jeff Goldblum in it. And this was like a serious Jeff Goldblum before he was like funny and all that stuff. I think like shortly after this, he went to his funny mode, like with Jurassic Park. He was like,
Yeah, so this was Jurassic Park.
Sarcastic kind of thing.
yeah, like that. This was what? Pre what?
Was this Jurassic Park?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Way
this
pre.
is like 85
Oh,
or so.
it was
Yeah.
80s. Okay.
84. But it's the thing that creeped me out is like the slow transformation. That he's does these experiments. I think a lot of people probably know this, but he's trying to come up with teleportation.
Yeah.
And something gets inside the chamber.
Well,
with
that's
him.
something. A fly.
A fly. But you would think, he's like, it's harmless. So so then he comes out and it's like, but before that, all his experiments were like, it killed like a dog, I think, or something like that.
It like turned
Inside Out.
Inside
It was
Out,
pretty
right?
bad, yeah. So the fact that he jumped in there alone was like very, and I couldn't believe he did it. Like after seeing that, like
Yeah.
it could turn inside out. It's like, dude, I mean, the last thing I would do is go inside. But I think he was like at a desperate mode where he's just like, this got to work. So he tries it. But anyway, the slow transformation gets me with that, where he's like, things will start happening to him, like his nails start falling off his skin. Like he starts peeling pieces off his face, and then when he finally transforms at the end, it's like it ties into everything that I've mentioned so far.
Yeah.
Anything with mutilation, like where you transform and it's like really disgusting.
Yeah.
He turns into this giant black, disgusting piece of crap. Like you just want to kill it. Like you just want to remove it from the earth, man, because it's so terrible. But the way that it kills, like they're kind of talking about it through the movie. They're like, you know. Insects are very brutal. Like they just kill and they maim and they just do whatever. Certain ones, like there's no heart in it. Like they just kill. Like it's nothing to it. So when he finally turns into it, it's like really scary because he goes after the girl that he's been like after. Like he was like, they were going out or whatever.
Sure.
So he loved her and stuff. But as soon as he turned into that, he was like completely different. And like the way he kills this guy who tries to help her is like really scary. Like he just snaps bones like they're nothing, and the vomit that he shoots is like acid.
Yes, yeah.
So it melts this guy's face off, and like, oh man, it was just creepy as hell.
Did he like melt his hand off though?
His hand. And then I think for me it was just like the practical makeup that it was done so well that it was like convincing and it was scary. So that's what I liked about it. And then there's some weird shit like where he's like crawling on the walls and stuff, and I mean it was. Oh man, that movie is creepy as hell.
Look what I can do.
One of my favorite ones. I saw it when I was pretty young, so I got really scared of it. But I saw it again later, and it was just like.
And now it's just cool.
Yeah, it was just cool. Eventually, so I really liked The Fly. That was cool.
Nice. Senor Manny.
I'm going again? Okay.
Yep.
Then I will pick Alien from the Alien series.
Nice. Xenomorphs.
The Xenomorphs.
Xenos.
Those are just creepy as hell, man. I just love how they look, though, all black. And then they're just like... I don't even know if it's slimy.
Yeah, like
or they're always like drooling.
That little
stuff.
Quivering sound, like that's
like
that.
Always like that's a classic, man.
Let me ask
you, classic.
Do you like
classic
the
monster.
smooth head or the rigid head look?
Bone.
Yeah,
Which one's the rigid head one? Where's that one from?
Aliens.
Oh, from the second one.
Let me look it up. I think when
first one is smooth head.
Yeah,
he's smooth.
I think I like the smooth head one.
That's the one that comes to mind, right? Like when you think about them.
When you think
Have you played the Alien game?
I did not, but I
heard it was like...
I heard it was bad, and I heard it was good.
Hell, dude.
Which one?
Alien Isolation.
I heard it. I heard it was good, but there's some stuff in there like, you could have done better. But I heard overall it's pretty good.
I heard it was good. I mean, it just chases you relentlessly.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. No, I did hear if you play it in VR, it's a lot better.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. I couldn't play something like that. Like, the way that it hunts you and you just never know where it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think, I don't know, man. They were scary and all, but I think in Aliens, the second one, the scene that got me is when they're trying to track it all the time. Like, they're watching the little tracker. Toot, toot, toot.
It's like,
even with that knowledge, it doesn't matter, man. Like, you're still going to get freaking tail through your head, or like you're going to get your face bitten off.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, I like the smooth head.
Okay.
I like the cleaner head, or the cleaner look.
And it was cool because like they'd be really quiet. Because like I remember the one scene with Newt where she's like in the water.
Oh,
he just comes down. He just comes down quietly. You don't hear nothing.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like,
that movie is well done, man.
It's
like
great.
that, like it holds up.
Oh hell yeah!
With everything
Holds up
like,
really well.
It's so well done, as that. Like the prequels and all that, they have to take it back to that time frame, kind of thing. They don't want to like mess anything up. With that.
Well, it's kind of sad how how crappy they've become. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, well, I mean, like with like 3 and 4, those were not good, and then these new ones, people seem to hate the new ones. I was okay with them.
They hate them because they don't see the xenomorphs in them.
Yeah. And it's like it's all nothing but new stuff, and I don't know.
I like the new
chest
stuff.
burster scene, I'm sure I don't know the first time you saw that movie, but
with the android.
Like the thing bursts out of the chest and all.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, that's like
so good.
That's one of those scenes, man.
Because
I can't imagine like being in theater.
The scenes look so violent. He's thrashing around.
It was very violent.
He's like, oh, God, stop!
And the guy is like just. It's like a heart attack that won't kill you. Like you just stay alive and it keeps trying to get out. It's like
until it gets out, then he'll kill you.
I hate stuff like that grows inside you. Like anything like that.
Like
scares
parasites?
the shit out of me. Yeah, like parasites, worms, all that.
That's probably Violet's like biggest fear.
For real.
Is parasites. If you mention parasites, she'll just like.
Has she seen Prometheus?
Female.
Where she has like the thing growing inside her stomach.
Has she seen The Bay?
No, she hasn't seen The Bay.
Okay. Dude,
I don't know if she's seen. I don't know if she's seen
Prometheus.
I don't know if she has.
That scene, that's like major parasite. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, man. That's terrible. Yeah, the aliens are great, man.
Aliens are a good one. I like that one. I like that one more than Predator. That's why I didn't have Predator on my list. Yeah.
Predator's just cool.
I like
never
Predator.
Like at any point where I was
never scared of him.
Never scared of him. Just like he just looks cool.
Yeah.
Now the alien, the xenomorphs,
it's scary as hell.
Just
well, if you see Predator in real, which one would you be more afraid of, Predator or Alien? In real life?
He has no eyes.
The Predator, if you just don't have any weapons, he's not really gonna kill you.
Yeah.
He has honor and stuff like that. But maybe you don't know that.
Yeah. That is true.
You probably won't know that if you saw one. You would just be like, I'm gonna try to run or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, if you run, you're
I guess if you run, you're fine. He's just like,
it's not worth it.
Yeah, he's like, this is not a hunt. I'm not gonna kill this.
I don't want your skull.
All right, next one.
Pathetic thing. I want to bring up probably The Creeper from the Jeepers Creepers movies.
Yes.
I'm a huge fan of those movies. The third one sucks. Definitely sucks really bad.
That's horrible.
The second one is very cheesy, but the first one is actually pretty good.
It's not cheesy. It's good.
It's cheesy, man. I mean, the kids and stuff. And then the way that the creeper acts.
Why do you guys hate kids?
No, it's just the way they act. But anyway, the first movie I saw it actually shortly after it came out. I didn't see it in theaters, but it was around 2001 or so. And it was like a new horror movie, and for me, I'm always on the lookout for that stuff, so I rented it. This was back in like the
Blockbuster
days.
Yeah.
So it was like you had to like call and see if they had it, and then
you would Blockbusters where you would go into a physical store
and then you would
rent something.
Yeah, you can't just turn the TV on and stream it. And then so I would actually what I would do is I would call and I'd be like, hey, can you check your bin to see if anybody returned it? So eventually I finally got remember that shit. So I would do stuff like that. So I really wanted to see this just because of the cover. It was like a really creepy cover to it.
Yeah, it was like ripped.
Yeah.
Stitch skin with like an eye on it.
Yeah, man. It was a creepy ass cover. So then I get it, and it's actually like kind of like a road trip movie, but it goes wrong because they drive by this farmhouse, and there's like this dude with a big black trench coat.
They get the black van tries to.
Oh yeah, that's that first, right? Yeah, that's what first happens.
And then.
So the big black truck comes up behind them, and that's a really scary scene. Like, you can't see the driver, and it's like this is like a rusty truck, like a rape truck. Like, it's just creepy as hell, dude.
It's a rape van.
It's just like,
it's a rape van.
Goddamn, like, I don't want that shit to ever happen. So then you drive by, and then you see the farmhouse, and then it just builds, like, it gets worse and worse. Like, first it's just like this truck tries to drive them off the road, and it's gone. Yeah. And they're like, oh, we're good. Let's continue with our trip. Yeah. They're like, oh, did that guy just throw a body in a freaking tunnel? And then it's like, he sees them, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
It's cool because, like,
so
he's not freaked out. He just stands there and just looks.
He's like, he's like not even worried about it. So then they try to drive away, and then the thing with it is just the unstoppable part of it. Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that it gravitates towards. So like the flood almost, like where no matter what you do, like you can't stop it. You could freaking run it over with a car 20 times. You could shoot it. You could do whatever you want. But what I like about this thing is that it has like. I guess I like the lore behind it, like where it's like this thing will hibernate, but when it comes out, like you're fucked. Like, it just kills, and it's got wings and it like crawls, and it's just really creepy, man. Like this thing,
it's like predator mouth almost too.
It's this weird mouth. But the other thing with it is that it takes pieces from people, so like it'll like sniff you, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna take your head, or like your eyes.
I need your liver.
So all that kind of stuff. I really like that monster, man. To me, it's a great monster.
He's cool. There's a big miss that
he's one of the best, like recent ones. Like it's hard to like come up with new creatures and monsters and stuff. So he's one of the best ones for me.
Yeah. Nice. I'm going to go with a giant worm monster.
Giant worm?
The Gravoids from Tremors.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Look, those are so cool. Cause,
I've only seen one movie, though.
I've seen them all.
How many are there? 5 or 6?
There is 5 now. No, there's 6 now. The second one just came out.
But it's always like that one dude, right? The gun nut?
Yeah, so the first movie, the guy's a side character. Yeah. But he'll take over the franchise. Yeah. But part 1 is with Kevin Bacon in it. I'm not sure if anyone really remembers that.
I like that movie. It was a good movie, though.
Pretty early movie. It's fun because it's cool because like it's on the ground and like you see like what you find out later is like his tongue. So like it's like 3 worms that come on the ground. You're like, what is it? When you finally see it, it's like, whoa!
It's almost like a giant like octopus in the water.
Yeah.
Like where it's like you think it's just this little worm thing, but then it sucks you in. There's this freaking gigantic thing that wants to eat you.
Because the front of his head is like again it's like almost stone. It's like like
it's like a beak almost.
Like a beak almost. And then he's just,
that's how it digs.
Big
and stuff.
And he's huge.
Yeah, I mean that thing's like what 30 feet long or something.
Yeah, and it's cool because like he hunts by sound and the vibrations on the ground. Yeah. So if you try to run. He hears you and he knows exactly where you're going.
He just follows you.
So you gotta hope that you stand still.
And it's like
he doesn't find you.
The thing is like that thing can swallow like cars and like this thing's strong, man. It's huge. It's fast. It's like catches up to whatever.
It's so cool.
Well, it's funny because like there's like this rock scene like where they're trying to get past the rocks and shit. They're like pole vaulting and like because he can see the ground. But and it's like patient too, right? Like there's this part where
he'll wait.
He waited like 8 hours to kill them. Yeah, they didn't make a sound for like 8 hours.
He's like, I'm with you, motherfucker.
And then they throw something on the ground, and it's like, oh shit, he's still there.
He's still there.
Like, damn it, man, this thing's hungry.
And it's kind of cool because you learn in part 2 and 3 he has phases to him.
So like he kind of like a bug. He like grows. And stuff like that?
Not grows, but changes. The first one is a graboid. Second one are called shriekers. Well, what he does is.
So I thought it was like the same monster of all 5 movies.
Yeah, no. So like he'll like shed his body and now they're like these maybe about the size of like a big dog.
Yeah.
So they're like a swarm. So
is he above ground?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and.
Are they worth watching? Any of those?
Yeah, they're
pretty
fun.
cheesy.
Yeah,
You know?
one and two. Yeah, 2 for sure is still fun.
Yeah.
3 gets a little cheesy. Well, like the CG on it.
Yeah.
It's like but it's still fun. 4 is a prequel, so it kind of goes back to just the graboid itself. It takes place in the Old West.
Oh, okay.
5 and 6 you can skip those.
That's kind of cool. I didn't even know that they transformed.
So 5 are the third transformation is called an ass blaster.
Come on, man.
Well,
an ass
there's a guy that.
Oh, he just kind of comes up with it.
Because he's like, well, because like these can fly now.
Oh,
the third version can fly.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, they shoot out fire from their ass to like to like fly.
It's
so
ridiculous.
So he's like, I'll call it an ass blaster.
Oh my god. I'm never gonna watch these. I like the first form, the graboid.
The first one was good, but
But that thing's tough, man. They shot the hell out of it and it wouldn't die. Mm-hmm. They had to use the elephant gun?
The elephant gun, yes, they had the elephant gun.
But that took like a few shots though.
It took 2 shots.
Right in the face.
It had to be directly in the face.
Yeah, but that was after they wore it down. Wait, wasn't there 2?
There's 3.
There was 3 in the first movie, right?
Yeah.
And they made one of them crash into like concrete.
Yeah.
And then that's how he died.
That was so cool.
They got lucky though.
Yeah, and then
complete luck.
In part 2, there's a giant white one that doesn't transform at all. He just stays the graboid.
Remember the part with the pogo stick?
Yes, I remember.
That was
like,
funny.
No, grab her.
It just sucks it under. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was so cool.
No, that was creepy.
It's a fun
she was
movie.
out there and they're all just talking inside, and they're like, "Holy shit, this kid! Get that kid off of there!"
I love the graboids.
And I love the little Maury guy. What's his name? Is that his real name?
Oh, I don't
The little Asian guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I forgot what else he was in though.
Oh, he was in 3 Ninjas.
Oh yeah, that's right, man. I love those movies.
Oh,
he was the master, right? Yeah. And then
he was grandfather.
Was he also in Little China or what?
Oh,
Big
yes.
Trouble, Little China?
Trouble. Yes, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's him. He was.
But he wasn't Mr. Miyagi though.
No.
He looks kind of similar, like if he his brother or something.
His brother, yes. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
No. Well, he doesn't look like
the guy. But his death was sad though. I was like, no, don't fucking kill him.
And again, like the way he died.
There was some
he's screaming on top of his lungs, like, oh no.
There were some cool like deaths in there though.
It was cool. Yeah.
It was a good movie.
It was
Tremors
good.
is a good movie.
Yeah.
I like that monster.
The first one's to me is a classic.
It's a good one.
It's good.
Yeah. I forgot all about that movie. Man, you got any more?
Yeah.
I got like these classic ones, man, like Godzilla, and then
hell yeah.
But the Godzilla from the new movie, I really like that one.
He's cool, yeah.
I even love like the roar they changed on him.
Yeah.
It's a little more deeper. And then the
atomic
Mutos too.
Yeah, they look
I
good.
like the Mutos.
I like the sound that it makes when it was by the train.
Yep.
That weird little noise.
Oh, like that clicking noise kind of thing.
Yeah, that was cool.
So those are my 2 favorite ones, man. Like Godzilla, I just grew up with, and then the Mutos, they just added. As soon as you get like a new monster for the Godzilla mythos,
yeah,
like you have to welcome in with open arms. So
oh hell yeah,
I like those Mutos.
Is this the biggest Godzilla there's ever been?
Not anymore. Oh no, we're talking about
Huh? The Netflix one technically is the Godzilla.
Yeah, he's technically the biggest one ever.
Mm.
But
he's like the size of a mountain almost, ain't it?
Yeah,
Netflix.
Huge. Yeah,
no more than that.
He's
bigger?
big. He's
more than a
huge.
mountain.
The animated, right? Is that what we're talking about? Okay, that movie sucked though, so it doesn't count for
Godzilla.
me.
I haven't seen it.
And then I like.
What are some of like the ones
message.
that you like though that he fights?
Like
in the old movies
monsters
or any of the movies?
Destroyer.
I don't know why. I always like it when the good guy faces a copy of themselves. So
yeah,
when
it's like some little kid.
So that's
shit.
like
so when Godzilla fought
Mecha
Godzilla, but when Mecha Godzilla was in the skin. Like, at that point, Godzilla was good, I think, and they wanted to turn everyone's perception on Godzilla bad. So these guys made aliens made an evil Godzilla, and they put actual skin on him.
I didn't know that's what it was.
And then all of a sudden Godzilla came up, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
So they're trying to impersonate it.
Yeah. And then Godzilla was beating him up, and little by little, like he would fall apart and all that. So I see a pattern for me, man. Like so once the Batman one and all that. Yeah, the Batman mecha,
skins or metal underneath.
yeah. So I don't know. I like that one a lot. And then Rodan.
Yeah.
But Mechagodzilla, I think, is always my favorite.
He's your favorite.
Yeah.
Does he have the fire breath too? The atomic breath?
He has like missiles.
Lasers, right? Like.
Yeah.
But the metal skin is only after the skin falls off.
Yeah. Okay. And once it's off forever. So
nice.
They don't put it back.
Yeah.
Oh, I like if I stay in Godzilla, Destroya. Is it Destroya?
That's awesome.
Which one am I talking about?
Is that the three-headed?
No, I'm talking about Space Godzilla. Or I'm talking about Destroya. Destroya's red. Like cat claws, like a big horn head.
And then what else are you talking about?
Space Godzilla.
No. What's well, maybe it is Space Godzilla. Let me see.
Yeah, like
Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla. I like Space Godzilla a lot.
Into Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah.
Golden 3 heads.
He's that's probably his biggest foe of all time.
Yeah.
I love how they rip a head and it gets replaced. Fuck the other head.
Because I remember at one point it was 2 normal heads and then like a full metal head. He was like, rip this one off. We'll just build this one.
You guys have probably seen way more than I have.
I've seen almost every one of them.
For a while they had everything streaming on Amazon, but I just checked recently.
Yeah, it's gone.
No, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's all
gone. It's on Stars.
I will say I like King Caesar from that series too. He was in Mecha Godzilla movie.
Okay.
He's like a Fuji dog. I don't know, like to me he always looked cool. I don't know, like because it was like him, Godzilla, and someone else. They had like
you liked him?
Yeah,
that's him. Oh yeah,
King Caesar. Yeah.
Oh, I remember what he looks like.
I like him.
Looks like a damn poodle.
He's cool. Yeah, he just look cool. I always liked him.
He reminds me of that like dog-looking thing from Power Rangers.
I have to give a shout out to the first Godzilla bad guy I ever saw, which was the. I'm trying to see. If
I guarantee you it's this one. I guarantee you it's this one. I'm guessing.
Which
one?
I'm guessing.
Ibara, I think his name.
No. Damn it.
I saw Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. He's basically a giant lobster monster. He's not original at all, but that was the first movie I ever saw of him, and I fell in love with
that's pretty cool.
With Godzilla. So for me, he gets a special shout out because, like I said, that was the very first one I've ever saw.
Space Godzilla is so cool.
Damn, that is cool.
Yeah, big old diamonds on the shoulders. Honestly, I could just talk about
what's crazy is like
Godzilla all day. So
how much he's been around and everything. I mean, you didn't like the latest, right? Shin Godzilla.
No, I didn't like it.
I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
I was into it.
Yep.
I just wanted, different, man. I mean, I've seen the same Godzilla so much that it's like it's okay if they change him a little bit for a couple times. You know, he's gonna go back to the original anyway. So
even this original from 2000.
He already did.
Hasn't yet.
Oh, he hasn't?
No, hasn't yet.
Yeah, they're sticking with this for a little while.
The Shin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be for now.
What was it, like a couple years ago now?
Yeah, like 2.
This one was more like what would really happen. Like this thing would be like a mutated like piece of crap. Like like it wouldn't be like this perfect lizard thing. Like it would be falling apart and like radiated and decayed and stuff like that. So to me, it was cool, man.
It looked freaky.
And the tail, yeah.
It looked freaky, especially when it was grown.
I guess this is when it first came out. But this is almost like prequel though. Like
it is a prequel.
Like when it first, when he first evolved.
No, it's not prequel.
Yeah, it is. It's like a different.
But like the story seems like it would be.
No. I'm sorry. I was thinking of.
Like eventually he becomes the Godzilla we see.
No. I'm sorry.
Like he's got scales.
I was thinking of Godzilla 2000. Never mind.
No, it's not even a prequel.
I haven't seen that for a while.
It's a revamp.
It's like
Okay.
I was thinking Godzilla 2000 because there's technically been 3.
I mean, he's like so new at this point, right?
3 what?
Godzilla's like 2 or 3 already.
What do you mean?
I mean,
in the movie universe, there's been
2 or 3
of them. Yeah.
Oh, there's been a lot, man.
No.
Like design.
Like in canon.
Oh.
first one died in the very first movie, but then there was another one born, and then he died, and then there was like a third one.
I didn't
born.
know that.
Yeah. So.
I always thought it was just the same guy.
No, it's not the same one.
I just like it can be silly,
and then he had a son too. So
it could be
or she, I don't know. I don't know.
And then he does his Godzilla jump.
I love those movies so much.
I wish they still had them on Amazon because I was in the kaiju mode,
Yeah.
So I was like, I need something. Like, there's got to be something out there.
I don't know how much longer we want to keep going. I can do this all day, but I would like
one more
to.
For everybody.
I would like to throw in one from my childhood.
This is your last one, sir.
Bigfoot.
I
was into how do I pronounce that word?
What?
Cryptozoology. Yes.
Yeah. Wait, what is cryptozoology?
It is like the study. It's like there's zoology, which is real animals, but the cryptozoology is all these fake.
No.
Like.
No.
Wait, hold on. Do you think Bigfoot's real?
Yes.
So that's why he stopped you when he said, not fake.
Yeah.
No, because like.
Do you think unicorns are real?
No.
It's the study of, well, not the study of, but like the lore behind these creatures that supposedly exist.
It's technically like a real thing, where like it's creatures that are
like fables, like myths, kind of things.
Not even fables.
You're getting him pissed, man.
No.
Then tell me what it is.
No, I'm trying to think of the word because like, it's like there isn't something to prove that it's real, but it is. But it's not like a dragon.
No.
It's like Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot,
Chupacabra,
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Yeah.
What's a Thunderbird?
A Native American. It's a Native American.
But it's almost like
okay, so it's like Zapdos, but like an actual big like hawk.
But it's like every culture has some kind of animal.
Yeah,
like Mexico with their Chupacabra.
Yeah. And we got fucking Bigfoot. Jesus.
We got the Bigfoot, the Yeti.
That makes sense though.
Well,
Bigfoot and Yeti are the same thing. They're just one has snow on it.
Version.
Oh yeah, they're bigger.
And then
and they're bigger.
What else? I mean,
if you live in the snow, you gotta be bigger.
Bigfoot. Why Bigfoot?
As a kid, I was like, I need to find him. So he was always so cool.
Well, you seem like you still want to find him.
I do. He was just always so cool to me because
why?
It's fucking it's awesome.
It's crazy how out of control it got, like with Harry and the Hendersons and like
Harry and the Hendersons was fun, dude.
It was.
One thing I always remember of that one.
It's so good.
One thing I always remember about that fucking movie is the cheeseburgers.
Yes. I don't remember that.
Yeah, he looked.
For some reason, the cheeseburgers they always look good to me or something. I don't know, dude.
Or what?
Yeah, they feed it to him. That's how they calm him down.
Ron Perlman as Bigfoot.
Oh, what?
Yes, that's Ron Perlman.
Holy crap!
That's Ron Perlman.
Wait, but this is the movie, not the show.
No, this is the movie.
There was a show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I don't. The show is probably
no, the movie.
The movie.
Harry and the
Harry.
Was it?
Harry.
It was Ron Perlman.
Yeah, Ron Perlman.
He was also the Beast in the Beauty and the Beast TV show.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's been some shit. What is
oh my god! It looks like him.
Oh wow. Like the eyes and stuff.
I just saw it too, like last week. It's still pretty decent.
Is this on Netflix?
Yeah,
yes,
on Netflix.
Oh my god.
So Bigfoot is awesome.
87. Wow.
Bigfoot is awesome.
He doesn't even get mentioned.
Are you sure?
John Lithgow and everything.
You literally have a phone in your hand. I don't know why you want to look it up.
Because, man.
IMDb that.
I'm going to look up the burgers.
Harry and the Hendersons.
You can look up the burgers.
I'm going to go to McDonald's.
I gotta watch that.
I love the Bigfoot, so.
It's very comedic, though. I gotta check it out.
What else?
That's my last one. So
you really think Bigfoot's real?
Yeah.
Like 100%?
But he's gotta be dead by now, no?
There's not only one of them.
Well, what did he do to create a kid?
Yeah.
More than one of them?
There was two?
So what happened?
There was Mrs. Bigfoot.
So they come together, they make babies.
So were there many Bigfoots?
I don't think there's many of them. Like
at one point, were there many Bigfoots?
Like if I had to say, probably like a small tribe, you know.
So now they're a tribe. So they're not a monster then. They're
and so Dad
people.
went on a beer run, and that's how they caught him on that picture.
Probably. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does on his off time.
He looked like he's going for a fucking.
But yeah, like I think they're real. I mean, woods are a scary, scary place.
The woods are kind of scary, man.
You don't know what's out there, and they're haunted. That's
I would be more convinced.
Our ancestors were fed the woods for a reason.
If there's any real...
Because they didn't know what was going on. There was no light.
Still don't know.
There was no light.
Go live in the woods.
Undiscovered monsters.
I'm not going to go live in the woods because I want to deal with bugs.
Yeah.
And wolves.
I hate bugs.
And things that could actually bite you.
I'm going to claw the hell out of you. The bear.
Rawr.
My last one, Deadites. From the Evil Dead series. I really like the Deadites because they are funny. Because they taunt you.
Because they're assholes.
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna fucking rip your head off, and they try to like make you think that your family member is there. So that part is kind of cool, and I just well, I love the that camera where they kind of like it's traveling, like the evil is traveling through the forest and stuff like that.
The board and
the sound that they do with that. And, I love that shit. So then the screaming that they do is like really creepy. Like in the first two movies, man, there's so much screaming that like at the end of those movies, I was like, dude, I mean, I feel like the screaming is still going on. Like it was just like crazy with that stuff. But the gore, the way they kill, like is really vicious, and like the practical effects are cool and everything. I've been watching, Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Season 3, I'm a little bit kind of, it's kind of turning to crap a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like fading a little bit for me. Like the first two seasons, I enjoyed them so much, but this one is not doing it really for me so far. But the Deadites, I love them. They're just really great.
How sure are you that was Harry, or that Rob Perlman?
Because I looked it up.
You're so wrong.
One day.
Oh my god.
You said it looked like him.
It did, because now I kind of saw his eyes and his look. It's not. It's Kevin Peter Hall.
Well then,
is the guy who did Predator?
IMDb.
Is it Predator?
I think he's the one who did Predator.
Then IMDb lied to me.
He did, dude. He did. He did do
Peter
Predator.
Hall.
Look at you. Look at you being a fan.
He's dead.
He is from AIDS.
He's dead.
Unfortunately.
He's dead.
Yeah, I mean anything Predator, I probably know it.
Yeah, you love that stuff.
Yeah, that movie is like.
I don't believe you've seen this.
I don't know how many times I've seen it.
I've seen it a lot of times.
All right, Manny, your last one.
What's your last one?
The Shape of Water monster.
Nice.
I really like how
you
he
really
looks.
turned around on this.
What do you mean?
At first, you were like annoyed that it was like.
I was
too
very
much ape
annoyed.
sapien and stuff.
I was like, this is just. It was more to pick on Sonny though. I think because Sonny was like really into it.
Yeah, because Manny's
and he was like defending it too. So I'm like, I'm gonna go even at it even more.
Yeah.
But
see what I gotta deal with, people.
Yeah,
you see what I deal with.
You're a dick on your own.
Well, yeah,
dude. We message on group and you're like, okay.
What did you like?
Do you want me not to respond at all?
Yeah, don't respond at all.
Fine, I won't respond.
Okay,
Fuck you.
Cool. What do I like about it? I like the colors. I like the colors on it.
Yeah.
You could tell he really did a lot more work on it, and you could tell he actually wanted to make it look more. He wanted to make it look different than from Abe.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
he succeeded on it. I just liked how like the practical effects on it too.
The eyes were cool.
The eyes were cool, and then
sounds.
really all of it was just a costume.
Yeah.
The only thing they changed really was like the mouth kind of thing. I think that was the only thing CGI.
I think you feel for him too. He's got like a quality to him.
I don't trust you anymore because of Rob Perlman.
Because like
that was a great monster. It looks really.
Because
cool.
it was like majority like practical effects.
What?
In the
in the Shape of Water.
Yeah. So like maybe the
Yeah,
the
but
mouth
you know
like
what?
at certain parts, but
They do such a good job that you can't really.
The eyes for sure.
There's a couple, CG parts.
Did you watch the special features on the movie?
No.
All right.
I haven't
Let's
seen
find
it.
out. For sure. But Shape of Water. Why I found this because
Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water.
I don't know why I say it that way. It just feels right.
We'll find it pretty quick.
So this is the design is based off of the creature of the Black Lagoon. Mm-hmm. Same as Ape Sapien from the Hellboy movies. He was based off of that style and look. I know people are like, oh, it's Ape Sapien. No, stop it. It is not.
Yeah, he definitely looks more like the Lagoon guy. Yeah. He's got more fins and more underwater parts to him, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right,
I enjoy it.
I'll tell you right now. Anyone else?
No.
Well, that's it. Like I said, I could do this all day. So, overall, why do we like monsters? Why do you like monsters, Frank? And then I'll ask you, Manny.
That's a really good question. I never thought of it. I don't know, man. To be completely honest with you, I don't know.
Is it the look? Is it?
I think it's
story. Like
no, I think it's the. I guess the fear of them, really.
The fear.
Like the different ways that they creep you out. There's some that are just like if you think about the bugs in, they all scare you in different ways. Like there's a lot of ways to get scared of things.
Oh.
So like with bugs, to me, it's like the invasiveness of it. Like if they were to crawl into your mouth or into your ears, or if there was like a giant fly like the size of like a small car.
Yeah.
I would be really creeped out. Like as a kid, I would think I would be really scared if bugs were huge. So like if they were like the size of freaking cars or something, I would be so freaking creeped out like by that. Like I hate bugs like that. So that scene like in King Kong in the 2005 movie where they're getting eaten and ripped apart by bugs, like that was the worst.
Serkis.
Yeah, I mean the way he got killed, it was bad. So that stuff. But then you can go from that to like something more like just like a hell type of creature like Cenobites, where they're just like torturous, and it's a different type of fear.
They're just
because it's like, it's just a different type of fear. So I think that to me that's what gets me, like having different types of it.
So you don't like bugs?
No, I don't really like them.
They creep you out?
You don't like the bugs?
Yeah, they do.
Didn't know that about you.
Especially
I'm gonna call
flies.
you Misty now.
I hate flies. Like if they're in a room with me, I can't do anything but obsess over that fly, and I have to like kill it before I can move on with my life. Like
before it gets into your time travel machine,
or gets into your mess.
It's not even. I don't know what bothers me about them, like the sound and stuff like that. They really bother me. So like, I will try and like lure them towards like a window, and then like if it's
how do you do that though?
That's a good question. I don't know. They seem to follow me, so like. I will go. I
think you should take a shower.
Clean your beard once in a while.
Yeah, so I was like, I feel like they're following me, man. Like they're trying to I feel like they're trying to mess with me on purpose. Like one time, like sometimes I will try to ignore them. Like I'll be playing a game or watching a movie.
Yeah.
But they'll go on the screen. I'm like, you little fuck. Like I'll just get really pissed, and I'm like, I gotta get this thing out of here. And it's like, I feel like they fly really close to my head on purpose. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Buzz.
So, like, yeah, I will... Well, I guess, I don't know. I try to make sounds, or, like, I'll open...
What are some of the sounds that you make?
I don't make noises. I, like, knock on stuff. I
do they have ears, though?
Knock on a window.
Have you actually looked up if they had ears?
I haven't looked it up.
I don't think they have ears.
He doesn't want to see the pictures of the
fly.
fly.
They have to hear. I think they have to hear stuff.
They have to hear.
But okay, so here's my way that I kill them. I don't use like swatters or nothing like that. I just use like a spray bottle of stuff, like of something, like of Lysol or something.
Here's some Axe body spray.
And so you spray it on them, and then their wings get too heavy because of the liquid, so then they can't fly, and then I just...
That's funny.
So I'm like, you fucking fly.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Came into the wrong house!
See, this is how much time I've spent trying to kill them, because now I have like methods to kill them. Shit.
Fun thing for you to look on Amazon. There's a salt gun you can buy for flies.
For real?
Yeah.
Salt gun?
Yeah.
What, you shoot them with a little rock?
Like a liquid.
But you actually have to aim. Like, how good is it?
You're better off with a spray, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it'd be fun for you.
Oh, there was one time I was like probably 13.
Chase him down.
And I was in a battle with a fly.
Yeah.
And like I used like this aerosol, and I don't know what it was, but I was using it, and I used too much, and then I got freaked out. I was like, am I gonna get fucking poisoned? I was like in my bathroom, and I was like looking at my hands, and I was like, and it was dead and everything, but I had used so much because I was following it around with it, and I was like in an enclosed place, and like I got creeped out. I was like, am I gonna die from this? Like I was starting to like Google stuff, and like I don't know, and it was just like,
that's funny.
I thought something was gonna happen to me, so I was like,
that's hilarious.
So then I moved to spray bottles because it's
Frank versus
instead
the fly.
of aerosols.
I switched for my own health.
So bugs, yeah. I think bugs are like one of my fears, man. I hate
That's
them.
funny as shit. You're funny.
But if they were gigantic, like that would be like one of my worst fears.
I agree.
Like if all of a sudden, like
that'd just be weird.
It would be weird, man.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that they are very strong. Like if they were the size of us, I mean, you would not stand a chance.
Yeah.
They're freaking.
How do you feel about
basically
spiders?
their armor's like on the outside. You know what? You had tarantulas when you were small.
Yes.
Probably, what? How old were we? Like 12?
If you were 12, I was fucking like...
And I can't believe I did this, but I let one crawl on me. Your dad picked him up out of the freaking thing. He's like,
we'd call her.
he said, "Come here." And I was like,
Come
"No."
here,
And he kept telling me, "Come here." And I don't know why, but eventually I just did it just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
It was like, it felt like those pipe cleaners. Like, it just felt, but it was, what the weird part about it was so light.
Yeah.
Like, this thing is they're kind of heavy, man. They're like, a little freaking tarantula is probably like 5 pounds or something.
Yeah.
But it felt like air. Like, the way that it walks is just weird, man. It was just like, I don't know.
She's very sweet.
It was a little creepy to me, but it wasn't. If it would have started moving fast, then I would have been like, "Fuck, get the fuck up!" I would have like smacked it away. But the fact that it was going very slowly and then he just took it off right away, then it was fine. But to me, like, that's my like worst fear, man.
Nice.
Or like, what's that scene in Indiana Jones with all the bugs?
Oh yeah.
We
are going to die.
Like where you had to stick your hand in there and pull the thing. Mm-hmm. I would have just let Indy die. I'd have been like, "Dude, you're gonna die, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
Maybe give me your coat or something, and I'll stick it in there and pull it. But I can't pull it."
It's like, nope.
It's like,
sorry, we're dead. Too bad.
And like, maybe you get fucking short round to do it, but I'm not doing it.
But he's short round. He has small arms. I can't reach the
Stick his freaking whole body in there, man.
Get in there. Get in there.
Bugs, yeah, hate them.
So, Manny, what is it about monsters that you enjoy or like? Why do you like as many as you do?
Good question. I couldn't come up with the answer. Then I went into a 10-minute story of killing flies.
I don't know. It just I guess it depends on the monster.
So, from the ones that you like,
in general, because they drive the story. I don't know. I just like how they look.
So, for monsters that you listed today, do you see a general theme with them at all, or do you see anything that's like, oh, that kind of makes sense? Why I tend to like this.
Kids are all like gigantic, like world-ending kind of creatures.
World-ending. No, they're not, because they're Alien, Godzilla, T-Rex, The Shape of Water.
That's true.
Audrey, Pale Man. I don't know.
This is a pretty interesting collection you got there.
Motherfucker T-Rex.
I don't know.
You just like them?
Did you say why?
I like the design.
Yeah.
I go off the design for most of these.
Yeah, I like what they put into them. Like different ways to kill you and shit like
there
that.
There it is. Oh, it was the top. Damn it.
Oh, is that part?
Whoa. That's CGI clear. I like monsters. Couple reasons. The way they look, obviously.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. What I like is the backstories are usually vague, if not there. So I start to like build my own. I'm like, this
that's
is
interesting.
So cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with mine, I typically like stuff that's more like feral creatures. Like you know, they're like it's like how have you survived this long? You know, it's like do you just
what
eat?
The creatures?
Yeah, it's like you know, it's like all you do is eat and kill. It's like how are you not dead? You know, because like someone would find you eventually and kill you. But then that's where like where like I start to build stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
Like with Bigfoot, like he's cool, but like in my head there's like a full backstory.
So to you,
where
if
they
it's
came
like,
from and everything, you know.
Where did it come from?
Well, you see.
Oh God, you know where it came from.
Short story.
No, it'd be kind of long.
No, you gotta condense it.
They
Give us a one sentence on it.
One sentence.
Two.
No, not one sentence.
They were
elevator. Tell me where it came from.
I'm trying to think. They, because like.
Wait, but there's more than one. There's a tribe.
Yeah, it's like a tribe.
I'm sorry.
They're like
hilarious.
They're like humanoid creatures that were hunted down and they.
But
ran
are they like half evolved
into the woods?
Something? Like, I mean, do they just not evolve into full humans or something?
Who says they aren't full humans?
They don't look like full humans.
How do you know you don't believe?
I guess
all the pictures that you probably
more like us. Like
with.
They don't look like us though. So you're saying they're just as smart as us?
Yeah.
So where's their cars and where's their stuff like that?
Have they ever been caught? No.
You would think they would have made like
they haven't been caught because they're not real.
They would have made some like structures in the woods, like Ewoks or something. Like
they can't live in caves, in the mountainside, in the woods. No. They can't be tribal.
But they're mammals, right?
Hold on. Even you said it.
Mammals don't like cold, dark places.
We were talking.
They're not lizards.
You said if we lived in the woods, we wouldn't have what we have now. You don't have the resources to build the stuff that we have now.
We wouldn't be able to build, but they would build something. Shelter.
Caves.
Caves, man. Come on, they don't like
cavemen used to live in caves because they couldn't build anything else.
Yeah,
because they lived in the mountainside.
But these things are smart. Though.
Yeah,
they're smarter than cavemen.
Are they? Cavemen built fire, so you assume they can not be tracked.
Have made fire.
Not be tracked. So.
Well, sir.
Bigfoot for life. But yeah, that.
So you like more fun. Ambiguous.
Wait, but do you have proof that they're alive? They're alive?
Nobody does.
Nobody does. That's why. That's also part of the fun of Bigfoot is like you kind of want to be the first one to be like, I did it.
It's like the closest thing that could possibly be a real monster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
I like it from that area, but I can never believe it.
Yeah,
though.
it's cool.
It's like in all this time, something would have been found, man.
As I get older,
like for Bigfoot underwater stuff, I would believe because I think there was a video I shared with you guys that. Oh no, that was different, right? That was like when they were drilling into the earth or something. But there's like something about the depth of the ocean, like it's so deep that we've never even come close to the bottom.
Damn nature, you scary.
So there's probably some stuff down there. I would say it's more likely down there than anything in the forest.
Do you believe Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Do
sure.
you, yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
No, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure is like, you thought about it like, yeah, okay. I can believe it.
Sure.
What was that like it was just in a lake, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It wouldn't have anything to eat, dude. I don't believe that shit.
No. Well, no. Their theory for that is like there is a
cave
portal.
No, there's not a portal. Canals
right?
that lead from the lake into the ocean. I'm like,
and it goes in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Their theory. Sure. I mean, you could just go to the bottom of the lake and check.
I mean, like that is like it's cool. I'm like, yeah, sure. If it's real, sure, I'll take it. But
no, see, that's what I was saying. Do you believe it or not?
Yeah, sure.
How about chupacabras? Do you believe that's real? Livestock killing little.
I want to. Those are so
like
cool.
vampire rabbit thing.
I think that was actually that dog from Coco.
Coco.
You know, I think my mom believed it because I would see the news stories as a kid, and she would like. My dad was from like a rural town as a kid, so she would ask him questions like, "Oh, is it? You think an animal could do that, or like, does that look like an animal bite, or stuff like that?" So I think she believed it, but I don't know.
But
that was like the biggest story, man. This freaking chupacabra.
As a kid, Bigfoot was like, yeah, it's real, and then and then honestly, as I get older, it's like you want to remember the childhood stuff. It's like I'm getting too old. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
the whole
wanna,
thing with the monsters.
I don't want to become old and jagged. It's like, all I'll do is work, drink, and go to bed.
Work, drink, and go to bed.
It's like, yeah.
You're just gonna become old and a very believer of Bigfoot. You're gonna be crazy
because
that's a crazy man who believes in Bigfoot.
He's gonna try and find him one day.
Yeah, why not? It'd be a nice trip. Spend some time in the woods. Get away from people.
I'm actually kind of afraid of the woods now.
The woods are terrifying.
I wasn't before, but now I am.
There is why our ancestors were afraid and moved to the cities. But yeah, that's
because the cities they made buildings.
Yeah, like I said.
All
right, I think we're wrapped up here.
Monsters.
Monsters.
I enjoy monsters. I love them. I can just make a podcast of this.
Yeah,
it's a whole new show.
It's a whole new show. I've been looking for something to watch, like some kind of monster thing.
Yeah.
We were trying to watch The Ritual last night, but Nicole fell asleep. So I just turned it off because I already saw it.
It's like, screw this.
She literally spent 45 minutes watching trailers, looking at all the streaming services, and then finally I was like, just put the freaking Ritual. So she's like, you saw it already. I'm like, so what? I like this movie. She finally puts it on, and then like 10 minutes later, she's asleep. I'm like, oh, fuck. Spent an hour looking for a movie and then fall asleep 10 minutes into it. Oh, man, that kills me.
All right. Where can they find us, Sonny?
They can find us at facebook.com at 3 Nerds on a Sunday. You can find us on, do we use the Twitter a lot?
You always ask this question.
And I want to generally know because I forget.
Not really, right?
Yeah,
you do?
It's there.
Okay. I know you can find I know you can find our podcast on any podcasting search app. Just type in 3 Nerds on a Sunday and we'll pop up. Facebook is probably the best way to get a hold of us if you want to, have any questions or you want to have a debate of something we said or something we said in a review or whatever.
And we tie in the show a little bit sometimes. If we talk about something, we'll post or we'll share things. So check it out. And
I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I want to do more stuff with the YouTube channel. So kind of keep an eye out for that.
Keep an eye out.
So talk to us. Let's have a conversation. If you disagree with us on anything, you agree with us, you want to ask us something, let us know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, guys, for listening. We'll see you next time.